can't fucking take another thing fucking breaking today or in general. I am here. I am like so paranoid about my desk right now. It's probably not that bad, but I'm so fucking paranoid. Guys, I hate my fucking job so fucking much. I fucking hate it, guys. Roll call time. Hello, Jesus. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Moko. Welcome, welcome. Hello, be boy. Hello, Moko. Hello, agent. Hello, Iris. Number 1, you're welcome. Thank you, your mom, too cootie, for being alone. My brother is cool. 4, 17 months. Okay, I'll put the theatrics away. Let's see. Oh shit, I'm a VIP gamer. Little Papa Rhino. I did not eat any spiders. Why would I eat spiders? I had chicken nuggies today. Hi, Moose. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I fucking hate my job. It's fucking stupid. Also, people tech supporty requesting input in tech support. ASAP. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy one of these monitor mounts tonight. Which means my little bird friend is not going to get his special, did not spend $20 thingy-majig. When I was on vacation, which I'll talk about my vacation a little bit. One of my friends, they didn't get me on it, but I decided to try this thing. I'm putting it on my fucking forehead. It looks better, I think. I'll put these on the sticky notes eventually. My brain. But when I was on vacation, my friend got me on this thing called Finch. It's like one of those little apps you do to like, you know, be like, and just get stuff done or whatever. It's like a cute little app. It's like a little bird. And you do like daily goals, or you can like make your own daily goals and stuff like that. And you can like dress him up and stuff. It's pretty cute, pretty cute. So one of my goals I decided is I am trying to do it. One of my personal goals. I know it's kind of funny to say. I really don't know what this thing I found on the floor is for, and that scares me. I don't know what this is for. It looks like something that holds cables in, so I don't know what it's for. Just gonna sit there. So one of my personal goals is to try to spend less than $20 a day, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it's like, even if I spend, let's say, 20 bucks a day for a week, that's still 140 bucks a week, right? If I spend 20 bucks every single day. I'm gonna try not to, but that's my goal because I think my vacation solidified. I need the fuck out of this state and I need the fuck out of this job. My vacation was amazing. I had so much fun. I got to catch up with some friends from college. I got to go in the pool. Oh my god, I haven't been in the pool so long. I went in the pool, like, I think I was there for like 6 days. So I think I was in the pool 4 or 5 of the 6 days I was there. So almost every single day I got in the pool. I love the pool. My margin. It's fine. I look hot in those pictures, so it's fine. But I was like, God, it was so nice being in the pool. And it was... Okay, Jen. Shut up right now. But it was so nice being in the pool. It was so nice just going and doing stuff. Like, I caught up with some friends from college. I went to a con. I didn't even know there was a con happening that weekend, and we went. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna take a picture, or... I think I already have pictures. I don't know if I sent them in the server, though. I took pictures... Did I post them on Twitter? I can't remember now. Of my haul of goodies. Let me see if it's on my Twitter. Let me look. I can't remember now. I really can't. My brain is so fried with stuff. I don't think I posted them. I posted my Pokemon binder. Gucci said I should try and get that Charizard graded, so I might as well. I found in my old Pokemon stuff, I had a hollow Charizard. I guess it was from the Unlimited, but it's still like base set. So he said even if it's not in like the best condition, it can still be worth like a decent amount of money. So I was like, okay. So I brought it back with me. So I might try to go get that graded. I might actually too. I had 2 of those Ancient Mew cards. I've never graded a card before. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do like, I don't know, do it like once and see how it's like, you know? Because like even I was looking, even like the Holo Charizards that are rated like 1 to 5, those are still worth like hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars. So I don't know. But here, I'll show you guys the pictures of the stuff I got at the con. I'm not gonna lie right now, I don't remember any of the artists' names. Some of the artists I have their business cards for. Other ones actually have their names either on the piece or on the back of the piece. So very exciting. But it was a lot of fun going to the con. I didn't think I was gonna be there all day, but I got there at like noonish after I picked up my friend. And then we were there until, yeah, it's a lot of doll hairs. There's like a fuck ton of doll hairs. And we were there until, I want to say, like, midnight, basically. So it was like a 12-hour con day, which I was not expecting. I've never been to that con before. I've been to other cons in that state before, and they're all really fun. But this one was actually really, really cool. Obviously, it was expensive because it was, like, super last minute buying the ticket online or whatever. It wasn't awful. It wasn't great either. It was, like, 80 bucks-ish, I think, for, like, a Saturday. Which, to be fair, for like a larger con is not the worst possible cost. It's not great, but again, it was like a very last, buying the ticket like the night before online kind of thing. Oh, also, I have a brand new AC. Yippee! There's my Bajinky I was talking about the other day. I'm so glad. It's very, very nice, the new AC. It's a little smaller, but it's like a super brand new unit. New AC! Hi, Shy! Welcome in. I'm so happy. I am so glad to be done with the AC drama. I guess the guys, when they installed it, they made sure that like they did the slope a certain way, so it shouldn't do anything. They basically said you're gonna have to clean the filters like every month. Which I'm going to, but I also dust every week. I don't have pets. I keep my doors and windows shut like 99% of the time. I have an air purifier, so I'm really not worried about, oh my god, my brain. About the dust building up in there. So, yeah, but they replaced the whole unit. It was a hassle and a half. Like, over a month, it was fine. I don't have laser skin. It has been a while, Sai. I hope you're doing good. Did we do a shout out? Chop chop mods. Vacation's over for you too. Get back to work. Give Sai a shout out. Ding ding boom. But this beautiful 1-pit art. I'm gonna get this like in a frame thing, kind of like I have my Ghibli cards. I loved this set from this artist. They're all supposed to be like biker gang members, which I thought was really cool. They all have really awesome like embellished or embossed gold foil accents as well, so they look really, really cool. Obviously their bounties are outdated, but I mean, you can't really do anything about it. Because there's 10 straw hats, my idea was to have Luffy at the top on his own and then go like in chronological order of how they joined the crew. So then it'd be a row of like Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and then it'd be like Sanji, Chopper, Robin, and then it'd be like Frankie, Brooks, and Jinbei. I thought that would be really cool. This artist had a lot of really, really cool art that was embossed in different ways. Please, ISP-kun. Please, no! Please. Please. I don't want any more issues. Please. I'm plugged in, dude. Come on. Just gonna let it settle for a moment. Just gonna let it chill for a second. Just gonna let it chill. Okay. I think we're okay. Are we alive? Is everybody okay? Everybody fine? Everybody okay? Okay, I think we're alive again. I don't know what it was. The thing like jumped like crazy. Oh my god, hello Rangers! Welcome in! I think we're alive again. I don't know, my bit went from like 0 to like 32k, so I don't know, like, I don't know what was going on. But hi Rangers! Welcome in. Hello everybody. My name is Akemi Kraus, AK for short. I'm a tomboy engineer and soul survivor of no auto racer station where it's just me, my thoughts, and the demons down here. Today we're doing a catch-up stream. Whoopee! I've been away for about a week, and so we're doing a little catchy-uppy stream, but Yes, if you guys gotta do anything post-stream, like get some food, water, head to bed, please feel free to. This is gonna be a really chill stream, probably only a couple hours, just as like a I'm alive, yippee kind of stream. But thank you so much again for the raid, Minu. I hope you're having lots of fun, and thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, Otter. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, we're so close. We are so close to Subnautica playthrough gamers. For people that don't know, this whole month, every stream that I have leading into like the 4th of July, maybe leaning past that depending how life goes and shit, is going to be like towards my subathon goals. Here, I show you all the goals. Look at all the goals. Some of the goals. No problem, me and you. Thank you for the raid again. Have a good rest of your night. And hi, Candy. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, so right now I'm just doing a little recap of my trip, and like I went to like a little con. I got these really cool one-piece prints. I'm probably gonna get them in like a nice big frame. I was talking about my new AC unit. I'm so glad. It's like high tech. Not everything needs an app, however, this one has an app. So my plan would be like on my last break from work, I could turn the AC back on to cool the place down. And then by the time I get back, I've showered, ate, and everything, it'll be cool enough to put like on a fan or like an eco setting or whatever it has. Like the old remote literally would just like swing on, off, cool, heat, fan, and that was pretty much it. It was like 6 buttons. This one has like a whole like fucking LED screen, and I guess the remote is a thermometer too. So they said it's best to keep the remote in my room, because it'll base the temperature that needs to be on that. Oh, also you guys are hidden, huh? There you go. Give me a little sitting right there. A little sitting. Sitting. I'll go. I don't have pogs on. Don't spend your points. I don't want to deal with it right now. But yeah, I'm gonna get these framed at some point, because these are really cool. Hold on. Discord probably crunched the fuck out of the quality of this. Spin it. Spin it. There we go. Excellent. Okay, I know these are hard to see, guys. We're gonna start in this corner right here, okay? So in the bottom, I got these really pretty... So I have 2 shark Ita bags that I have that are backpacks. One is like a mini... I'll put it rotate! Rotate! Let him speak his truth. I would, but I had to like set my whole desk back up tonight because... Sorry, I know I'm jumping from like topic to topic, but the AC has been leaking for like a month on and off. And so for the last like week and a half, I've had everything shoved in the corner. And then last Wednesday, before I left for my trip, and that morning, they were supposed to come and replace or deep clean the AC. They sent a general guy. He's like, well, it's not leaking now. I was like, I fucking know it's not leaking now. It leaks whenever the fucking wants to take a piss. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, I don't have pets. I'm not dirty. I dust, I clean. Like, maybe I don't dust every week, but I dust at least 2 to 3 times a month. Like, I do a good job of keeping the place clean. Even when the AC guy came and cleaned the filters, he's like, there's nothing on them. I was like, I know, like, because I clean. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so Wednesday, before I left, they were supposed to do that. Didn't happen, so I had to leave everything shoved off to the corner for the week I was gone, just in case the fucking thing leaked again. And then I got back really late Tuesday night, and then Wednesday morning, maybe, I think it was between, like, 9 and 10 a.m. or 8 and 10 a.m. I don't remember what. But the AC's guys were supposed to come out this Wednesday in the morning. And then I was like, got a text after I was able to check my phone. And the landlord's like, hi, so change of plans. We're actually just going to fully replace the unit. And they're coming now Thursday morning between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. And I'm like, oh my God, we've been over this. I work nights. It's like not a good time, but I'm not gonna fight it because I need a fucking AC because summer is literally here. It's right now. It's happening. I need AC or I'm going to fucking die. So, because I guess while I was gone, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but at the same time, like, if you could have done this, you could have got the unit replaced. Anyway, I guess she, like, had given them the access to, like, a fob so they could get in and look at the AC unit inside while I was gone, and I guess that's why they decided just to replace the whole thing. Because I guess these split system ones on the wall are only good for, like, they said, like, 10 to 15 years. I have no clue how old this one is, because I guess the lady that was here before me lived here for, I think, like, 7 or 8 years. So, I'm assuming this is the same AC she had, so it'd be pretty close anyway to be needing to replace. And also, it was fucking, like I said, there's cat hair still stuck in it from the last lady. Anyway. So then they came. I'm so glad Mama Kraus, she was in town because she had some stuff she had to wrap up still. And she's like, I'll come over to your place. I'll be there at 7 because she knows I work at night. And she's like, I'll wait for them. She's not a morning person either. She hates waking up. So I was very thankful that she offered to do it. I was like, okay, Mama Kraus, thank you very much. Thank you. So she was here. I didn't even hear her enter, but I think when I know something's happening, my body will like wake up. It has like an internal alarm clock. It knows when things are supposed to happen, I guess. So my body was just like, okay, it's 7. So I woke up, I peeked outside, she was there. She's like, I'll be here. I was like, okay, I'm going back to bed. So, hi Neon, have a good night. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to bed. That's what I told her. I was like, I'm going back to bed. So I went back to bed. And so then it was like 8:45 and I looked at my phone and I opened the door and she's like, they're still not here. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes. I'm gonna text the landlord. So they didn't come until basically 9:30. So 30 minutes after this 2-hour time frame that I was given that they should be showing up in, they finally showed up. So I stayed in bed. I put a pillow over my head to ask those earmuffs because obviously they got to take the whole unit off. They got to install it. I guess they were getting on the roof or something. I guess there's something on the roof. I don't know. Exhaust vent. I don't fucking know. I don't understand how AC work. I don't know. So I was like, cool. God, every time it like clicks when it swings, I don't like it. It bugs me. Hold on. Where's the swing button? Try not to swing. Okay, I don't like when it clickies. From the swing, it bothers me. I don't like it. There. Anyway, are they going to overdrive? Don't do that, That's fine. Okay. I don't know. I gotta figure out this remote. They left the instruction books. Like I said, it's got so many more buttons. Now it has mode, up, down, temperature, off, high, with a shield on it, fan speed, super, swinging up and down, swinging right to left, sleep mode, econ, timer, self-cleaning, dimmer, and quiet mode, I guess, as well. I don't know. So I gotta read all the instruction manuals for this. I'm up, dog. Wake up, dog. Oh, oh my god. Anyway, so they came. They were messing around. I'm glad she is here because it was like 11:45 because now I go in an hour earlier, so I have to leave at like noon now. And then I got some color. I got a little bit of color. So I was like, I have to go. And they were still fucking around. I don't think they were done for like another 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm really glad she was here because my work doesn't give two shits. So if I was like, I'm late because I have an AC tech here, they'd be like, okay, fuck you. I'd be like, okay, fuck you too. Also, fuck work. I cannot wait until I'm done with this job. My trip made me realize 100% that I want to move back to that state. And get a better job over there and live there because I can also like afford a house there and have fun, and all my friends from college, or most of them, are still there. So definitely gonna move to that state. I think my lease is up in February. I think once it gets closer to my lease being up, like December, January time frame, I'm gonna apply to a fuck ton of jobs out there. I think regardless, when my lease is up, I'm just gonna obviously put in my notice at work, get everything packed up, and then Mama Papa Kraus said I can go crash with them for a little bit while I get a job sorted out. And then my plan would be, honestly, is like live with them, save every penny I have, and then just buy a house, and then just pay mortgage every month. Because I can actually do that. I can afford a house, you know, which would be nice instead of having to pay rent all the time. So that's the plan. I think when my lease is up in February, as I'm saying, I'm getting the fuck out of here, quitting that job, finding a new job, getting a house, getting a rich man, and everything will be handy dandy. And then as soon as I get to quit this job, I'm going to tell you all about the job I'm working. And it'll be so much fun to finally like fully vent without having to censor stuff about how fucking stupid this job is. I was at my limit today. That's the thing that aggravated me too. Sorry, we're supposed to be talking about the happy fun time. That's the thing that's crazy. I just went on this amazing vacation, had so much fun, hanging out with people, catching up with family, all sorts of stuff. Come back 2 days into work, and I've already lost my shit. And I'm already so aggravated and stressed out again. I'm like, this is a sign that I need out of here. To be fair, I have not held a job outside of college for longer than like a year and a half to 2 years. So I am quickly approaching like the limit that I've had before. It just kind of always worked that way. It's usually like I hit a year and a half, I'm not getting any more growth, I'm not getting anything out of a job, so then I'll change jobs and go somewhere else. The longest I worked anywhere was when I was in college. I was a part of student government. I did that for all 4 years. Like, that's the longest I've had like a continual job. So I was like, yeah, so that's why I need out of this job. Plus they just keep making a bunch of stupid decisions. Like, I came back, and, like, we have a handful of leads we're supposed to have every day. One of them apparently called out all of last week, and I guess the upper management was finally done with him, and they're going to have some kind of meeting to talk to him about his call-outs. And I'm like, finally! We've been telling you guys it doesn't do anything for months, you know? Same happens to me 1 or 2 years, and I get tired of the bosses. Yeah, like, it sucks hopping from job to job. I would hope at this point I was, like, in a job I'd be willing to stay in. Like, this job I have now, I was hoping to make it, like, 3 to 5 years. And my goal, obviously, would ultimately be, like, maybe move up to, like, a lead position. Or do some of, like, the additional duties more in, like, the office side. Like, more office sidey part of my job, if that makes sense. But, like, I'm not even... I still have another month until I'm 2 years in. Holy cannoli! What is wrong with you, Jesus? Thank you so much for the gifted subs, Jesus. Thank you. If you guys happen to be here and got to get the sub, please make sure you say Jago! Jago! Thank you, Jesus. Jago. Listening to me ramble and vent makes you guys spend money. I should ramble, vent more often. No, that's not true. I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to be positive, guys. I try so hard to be positive. I really do, guys. I really try to be positive. I try so hard, gamers. I try so hard. I guess you're going in the jar again, Jesus. Where are you? Hey, Jesus. Where's your jar name? Let's see. X2. You're in the jar double now. My brain. But yeah, it's just like... just 2 days back from my vacation, and I'm already so frustrated. I will say the one nice thing is, once I hit 2 years here, you get a pay bump, like a pretty significant one. So my goal is, once I get that pay bump too, I'm gonna make like a separate account in my bank, and then my goal would be every paycheck to put at least like 20% of a paycheck into that. So then for like 7-8ish months, I'm gonna get a good chunk of money started in like a down payment for a house kind of fund. If I could do more, I will. Obviously, I gotta pay my rent and my bills and stuff first. And that's the other reason I want to start that no more than $20 a day kind of goal, is so I can start funneling money into stuff. Also, hi, thank you so much for joining the Kraufish family. Aaron, Roche, I'm so sorry, but welcome in. Also, James, I'm so sorry, I saw you earlier. I just realized because I saw the YouTube. Hi, James! I'm sorry I didn't ignore you. Streaming like crashed for a little bit, for like half a second. Sorry, James. So that would be the plan. I don't even need a big house. I mean, the whole goal would be a starter home, but where I was and where I was visiting Mom and Papa Kraus, they have like 2 to 4 bedroom starter homes for like the 300 to 400s. You know, it's not bad. Like, I could do that, and I have friends there that I was like, I'd be willing to have one of them like live in a room, give them like a lower rent payment, but then they could pay rent, have a cool place to hang out, we could hang out and stuff, and then they could help me pay off my mortgage. You know, it's like a win-win for everybody. And I'd be a nice landlord. I'd be so nice. I don't know, big dreams. Obviously, like next month I could say another thing, but like while I like the state I'm living in, I don't think it's one I want to live in for forever. Honestly, I don't know where I'd want to live in for forever. For a while, I thought Florida, which I know sounds like cray-cray, but there's a bunch of jobs I applied to in Florida out of college, like at crime labs and stuff, and there was a couple that were looking like really promising. Then they got hit by a hurricane, and then that didn't happen. Live in the ocean, obviously Hawaii would be amazing, but I know it's like so hard to live there. Vacationing there is nice and everything. I don't know. A lot of people like the Montana and the Wyomings and stuff. I visited the Carolinas a little bit when I was a kid, and I was like, those seem kind of nice too, and also cheap. So I don't know. I don't mind wherever I live, as long as I'm happy, as long as my bills are paid, and as long as I'm finding some kind of fulfillment in life, which is what streaming is. Scar, I heard a sound. I don't have my headphones in, so I feel like I hear everything more. Sorry, I was rambling and ranting and blah 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 blah. But yeah, worky sucked. Fucking hate it. Hate my job. I don't want to work here anymore. I've known it, and I've put off applying to other stuff, but I think it was because I was like trying to decide, do I want to apply to stuff and start a new job here, or do I want to suck it up, last like these another like 7-ish months and then get to move out of here versus like and then start a new life over there. Okay, bye, hey y'all, bye bye. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, today's just gonna be really chill. It's gonna be a super duper chill because the first streamy back and everything. But anyway, let me show you guys the cool stuff I got at the con. Happy thoughts, positive. I'm trying so hard to not be a negative person, guys. I feel like when I was younger, I was way more negative about things, and I feel like I've improved a lot on being negative or having a negative mindset. I feel like I've improved a lot, but again, there's just like stuff that'll happen that will set me off. It just, like I said, I came back from a week vacation. I should be relaxed and chill and refreshed and excited, and I'm just mad, full of rage and anger, and it makes me sad. Anyway, what did I get at the con? Look at all these cute things I got. Sorry, we went on super tangent mode. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom in on stuff. So these I got are really cute. I talked about it forever ago, and then I went on a tangent. Do I have some A to baby dabity? Probably, but is it important? Probably not. It don't matter to me. So anyway, so I have these two Shark Ita bags. One is a smaller gray one. That one I put a bunch of one-piece stuff in, so that's like a con backpack. The other one's like a big light blue shark, and that one I wanted to keep with like realistic or just general oceanic charms and pins and stuff. So these I got at the con. I thought these were really pretty. So it's some jellyfish and a whale. It's hard to tell in the photo because like Discord crunched the quality, but they have like a starry pattern on the blue area, and they have little dangle charms too. So I thought these are really cute. Speaking of pins, these guys right here, the little Pichu and the Ditto, I got for free. They were actually part of a stamp rally. I've never done a stamp rally and got 2 enamel pins. That's kind of crazy. But it was with 2 artists, and if you bought, I think it was like 15 bucks at each of theirs. So also like really cheap, honestly, for 2 enamel pins. I thought they were very cool. I got this cute Mega Dragonite pen, and it goes with these like the Sylveon and the Vaporeon car smells. I went to this person. Oh, they have their branding here. Gapzoids. Their stuff was really cute, but they had a mystery pack that it was like stickers, the car smellies, the pen, like a tote bag, a lens cloth, and other stuff for like 30 bucks. I was like, this is really good quality for 30 bucks, dude. Really, really cute. I haven't used the smellies yet. And then this Pikmin Circle of Sacrifice. This is an acrylic coaster. I like coasters. They're always usable. But I really liked it because it's Pikmin. One day we're going to play Pikmin. This art is gorgeous. Me and my friend were walking down the hall. I turned. It was in the corner of my eye. I was like, stop. Look. I was like, it's reborn! It's so hard. Like, I feel like I get super lucky and I find the one artist out of every 5 cons that has like Hitman Reborn merch of any kind. When I saw the Suna print, I was like, I need it. So I got one for me. I got some for my other friends and stuff. And then for the same artist, it's hard to see, but there's a little Gokadira. It's like the Angie looking boy on the book. He's from the same franchise. So I got me a charm and then some friends some matching charms. I'm very excited. I really like it a lot. All right, we're going to have to schwank this. Schwank. And then, so these are more stickers from the same artist that was in that blind bag. And I got the very last Luffy little tote bag they have. This is him in his Dressrosa outfit. It came with like a little sunflower seed that you store it in. I thought it was really cute. Sorry, I gotta keep shrinking. I also really like, I know it's hard to see, on the other top of the comic there's like a Samotoki cat charm. And then this was a really cool sounding comic. It's called Niobe. I believe that's how you pronounce that. My bad. But basically, it's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast-esque story mixed with a murder mystery. It looked really cool and really interesting, so I got the first volume to try. I like trying new things. I like reading things. The art was super gorgeous, too. Schwank. And then the little cats, that's the tote bag from the guy from the mystery bag. So that's what I'm saying, I got a lot of stuff. And then I got one of my like first pieces of Nikkei merch, actually. This artist had a lot of really cool designs to look like magazine covers of like Nikkeis and a whole bunch of anime characters. So I got a set of 3. I got a Red Hood Rappy, and I got a Nana and Nana, or a Nana and Hachi, however you want to call them, from the series Nana. I thought these were really cool, and magnets are functional. From the one artist, look at that little lens cleaner. It's got fucking like pan de leche and a whole bunch of other Latino freaking snacks. Very cool. I got the Pikmin bucket hat. I thought it was really funny. It says head empty, but then it's reversible. So on the inside, it's more like a white tan, and then underground, it says like they're cooking. I thought it was very funny. And then this artist, I really like the stickers. That's how I got those stamps, or the enamel pins. One says, my immune system hardy. And then we have Kirby said, Hamburgo. And then Watashi was Star Patrick. Like, I don't know. I really was drawn to it. So that's everything I got at the con. Very cute, very cool, very fun, very exciting. I feel like right now I want to order it's technically a new day, so I would not make my goal for less than 20 bucks the next day, but I kind of want to like expedite this process of getting my new monitor stand. I think with me moving my desk a lot, maybe it's always been like this and I've never noticed, but I feel like the little metal bar that I have wedged to hold up the clamp on this desk mount feels like it's gotten more loose, and I think it's because I've been moving my desk back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with the AC stuff. So very cute. Thank you. So I was like, I think I just need to order this now. I think I'm gonna have more peace of mind if I order it right now. I put a couple in the Discord. They're not cheap, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the clamp ones are way cheaper. These ones with a solid base, most of them are like 40 bucks. So I put like 3 options in the Discord, so they're all white because oh my god, sorry, I had McDonald's for dinner, I'm not gonna lie, because I had a shitty day. One of them is really basic. The thing is, the reason I got the clamp is a friend gifted it to me, but I liked not having to have both monitor stands on the desk. But buying this dual one, I feel like fixes that problem, which is nice. I mean, they're all pretty basic. One of them is really basic, like it has no real cable management or anything, but they all say they hold about the same amount of weight, like anywhere from like 20 to like 25 pounds, which, I mean, my monitors aren't that heavy. The one I like the most, it only holds like 17 pounds, and so that's like my only concern. Well, it says per arm, so I guess in total it's comboed, right? But the one I like the most, it's like 40 bucks. It has like a little spot to actually prop up your phone. So I was wondering if I could use that for my tracking for VTubing. Even if not, I can just put the phone stand in there and it'll just sit on that spot. But I kind of want to order one of these like now and like express ship it. I would even pay because, again, I'm just like so worried. Some of the bases are bigger than others. That's like another thing I was looking at, was the size of the base of them. Let's see, like this first one, this Mount Pro one, it says the base is like 15, almost 16 inches wide. Where the fuck is my tape measure? Oh, also, you know what I also impulse bought on my trip? Oh my god, hi guys! Sorry, the YouTube chat's not popping up because streaming got disconnected. Interesting. I'm here, okay. Mean the Kraufish nice attendant. Whoa. I got the Moraine Gotcha skin for 60 bucks. Oh god. Hi Green, welcome in. My friend that broke her monitor arms and then... Oh god, no! I can't do that because I have my monitor or my desk at like a corner. So that's why I also want to get away from the clamp version of the monitor mount. It's definitely nice and I liked it for what it is, but it does not work with my desk. It's always been kind of jerry-rigged. because I have a really fat desk. It's like 3 and a little bit inches long. So it's super jerry-rigged. But anyway, sorry. I ended up buying a Switch 2 on impulse during my trip. So, here we are. What do I have, a 23? We're gonna see. So it says it's 6.1 dynamic inches. So how many phones long is this? So I'm gonna use, like, I'm trying to figure out how big these bases are. Obviously the bases have to be kind of wide to balance out the weight. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for the Art Girl. I feel like I'm gonna wait. I know today I said, oh, we can play the new update right away. No. We're gonna do that Monday, maybe Tuesday, not gonna lie. I just, again, everything's been so much lately, and I feel like I want a full day to go just play the whole Arc Ranger event, but I think I'm gonna wait, honestly, because summer's right here, so there's gonna definitely be summer pulls to do. I tried for Prika one more time, I didn't get her, so I've given up. But yeah, I impulse bought a Switch 2. It's kind of crazy how much wider the monitor is. It's like a solid, I think, like 3 inches wider the monitor for the Switch 2 to the Switch. I'm hoping getting this 2 will encourage me to play my Switch more as well. Obviously, I have a bunch of Switch games and it is backwards compatible. The thing I also don't like, I could have read this wrong, is to upgrade... to upgrade from Switch 1 to Switch 2 versions of the game, I think you have to pay a fee, which, if that's right, I don't really like that, because on the PlayStation 5 to the 4, it was a free upgrade for the games. Like, if you had a PlayStation 4, like I had Ghost of Tsushima, that was free to upgrade it to the PS5 version and stuff. I don't know. Here's the thing. I know the Switch is going to be way more powerful. I still don't know if there's a boost mode to handle Switch 1 games are like it's docked. Okay, understand. Kinda, sorta, not really. You did what? I impulse bought a Switch 2, yes. Am I always financially responsible? Absolutely not. But Costco had a really good deal. It was like $5.20. You got the Switch 2, you got a year of the Nintendo Online with the the Game Pass expansion thingy, and you also got like a 250 gigabyte mini SD card to go with it. So I was like, it's really not the worst deal ever. Did it come with a game? No, but I have a lot of Switch games that we haven't even tried yet on stream. So I was like, I think it's gonna be okay, honestly. I think it should be fine. Oh my god, my brain. I was like, I think it's fine. And then they also had at Costco too, it was for like $10. Outside of it was like a little, like the travel case, and then also a plug-in Pro controller. So I was like, oh, okay. But I don't know still. I feel like I want to get one like more powerful game. Maybe not like Stellar Blade, but something else. Because my friend that has a Switch 2 said it's supposed to be like as powerful or close to like a PS4. Now, like that's how much better I guess the Switch 2 is to the Switch 1. So if that's the case, then I would be willing to get more like bigger games if they have good sales and stuff like that. But I'm gonna kind of wait and see. But I don't think I'm gonna buy too many new Switch 2 games. The thing that I was most excited about from the Direct is the One Piece game. The One Piece cooking game. I'm gonna get that one for sure. And like everybody else is like, oh my god, Zelda and Donkey Kong and Mario Kart and Splatoon and Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, I love One Piece. That's where my brain went, was I love One Piece. But yeah, I don't know. So anyway, sorry. So it says my phone is about 6 inches like long. So I'm gonna try and like measure with my phone how wide these bases are. Because one of the bases of the things I'm looking at is 13 inches. One is basically 16 and another one is basically 17. So I'm kind of like, you know. But one of them has like a large flat base, so I could still put stuff on top of it. And then each arm holds like 22 pounds. So I'm like, you know. Okay, so 6 inches, so that's that. So that's 12. So my wrist mount might actually be about 15. I think so. So I think my wrist mount is about 15. That's not the worst amount of space on the desk. The thing I don't like is it's like 10 inches out. One of the ones I'm looking at. So that's like 6. and then we'll say that's about 4. That goes really far out. I don't know. I like the look of this one, but that's like really far out. Hold on. How far out is this one? That's what's hard. I'm trying to see like what is going to be the least intrusive on my desk while I still like the design of it. Most of them look like they're like 10 inches. I guess again, you have to balance out the weight. And if I get the one that's like 16, basically 17 by 10, at least there's enough space that I can put stuff. Have a good night, Mom. Have a good night. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I've only ever beat the first one, guys. I was not interested in Kingdom Hearts personally. See, that one says 11. The one that has like the phone mount says 11. Like, I think the phone mount is really cool. But if there's no way for me to charge the phone, then it kind of feels like it doesn't matter. So I'm between one that's 40 bucks and one that's 60 bucks. Mario Odyssey has a free upgrade. Yeah, see, that's what I saw. Like, some games were free, but others were not. Which, look, I don't want to say I hate Nintendo. I like Nintendo for sure. But there's a lot of things that Nintendo has done in more recent years that I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, everything is like a big cost or a big upgrade or a big whatever. I think I'm just gonna buy this one. Sorry, let me buy this thing right now. I think I'm just gonna buy this one. This one's the most expensive. This one's 60 bucks, but I think it looks really nice. It has like a flat surface so I can put stuff on it. And I think it's gonna be the most stable. So I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna buy it. Ooh, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. That's the only handheld. Technically, well, there's a lot of like Steam Decky kind of handhelds coming out and PlayStation and stuff. I'm gonna play Pokopia. If you guys buy me Pokopia, I can play Pokopia. I don't think I'm gonna buy Pokopia or Tomodachi Life personally, because sometimes I'm not like the biggest fan of those kind of games. But I would be down if you guys did it. Oh my god. 2-day shipping because I don't have Prime because I hate Amazon is like another 16 bucks. Ooh. That or I have to wait till Wednesday next week for free delivery. Ugh. Do I just pay for it? I mean, I could join up Prime and just cancel it really quick. Okay, let me, guys, remind me to cancel Prime. Remind me to cancel Prime, guys. I wish I had done this. I wish I had done this sooner, because I did another purchase on Amazon. Nintendo's turning into a shady company. It's such a shame they keep releasing bangers. Yeah, and it's like the fact that hi, thank you so much for the Kraufish family. Here, 93949. Thank you. Welcome in. I got you. What you got, man? What you got, man? Hi, Desabi. Welcome in. And hi, Sword. Welcome. Alright, I'm gonna do this because I want this sooner rather than later because I am so worried. I wish I had done this sooner because I just put in like another order for Amazon not too long ago. I really try not to use Amazon. I'm not a big fan of Amazon, but for my convenience and my hours, it is very nice. I ordered, what did I order before? Let's see, where's my orders? Orders. So I ordered, also online, I ordered like one of those tempered glass protector things for my Switch 2 because I did not want to scratch up my new Switch. I did buy a external hard drive because eventually when I do go ahead and get the motherboard, which is probably going to wait another 1 to 2 months to be honest, now that I've spent like kind of a lot of money. Then I'm going to work on getting everything transferred over from my PC that's like very crucial stuff to this external hard drive. Technically, my PC says it's got like 300 gigs free of the 930 it has. So that means I've used like 600 something, but not everything needs to get copied over. Like all the games I can download again or whatever. So I'm going to use it for the most important stuff and bring it over to my external hard drive. I went ahead and bought that webcam stand as well so we can get back into doing hand cams. I think that seemed pretty stable. And then I bought a case for my Switch games because a bunch of my games are just like free floating. I think it also holds the SD cards, which is kind of nice because I think I have another micro SD card just lying around. But it holds like 64 Switch games, which I don't think I'm gonna need, but it's gonna be helpful. I feel like I'm about to overload. The card case isn't helping. Probably not. Probably not. What do you mean you can't get my tracking details? I want to see my tracking details. I want to see if it's really coming on today. Is it really coming on today? I feel like you're lying to me, Amazon. Yeah, I wish I had just sucked it up and switched to the Prime and stuff sooner. But I didn't. So, but fingers crossed everything comes on my Monday or Tuesday, which, oh my god, sorry. Another thing that's happening in my fuck ass life, because I can't catch a break right now, is right before my trip. Let's see. Let's see. Right now, as entering into tech support, a friend gifted me the amount, like 2-ish years. Let me take a picture so Randall sees how fucked my setup is. Because it's bad. Like I said, it's like teetering on for dear life. I'm not a big fan of how sketchy this setup is. Because in theory, what my monitor mount is supposed to be, here, I'll open up MS Paint. What's supposed to be, here, I picture time, gamers, picture time. Everybody knows picture time with AK. Picture time. Picture time. Picture time. Picture time. Why is that on me? Why is that on me? Where the fuck is my paint window? Where are you, paint? Where are you? Where are you? I'm so fine. Okay, gamers, picture time. Ready? We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn how fucked my setup is. So, here's the craziest, so here's how the mount is supposed to work, right? Like, most of them are a clamp. Here's the clamp, right? So it's supposed to clamp on the top, the bottom of your desk. You usually have, like, some kind of screw thing here that it'll tighten to whatever your desk is. Like, right? That's how it works. So the one I have has the top part of the clamp. It'll come down here. It has the bottom part of the clamp right here. And then where it meets the desk, it has this metal sheet that you screw the clamp into to make it, I guess, be flush to the desk. The issue is with how thick my desk is. It like barely, I had to like cram this little metal thing into my desk. So like here's my desk on the back side too. So it has the thickness of the desk and it has like this itty bitty metal lip. And I have it crammed here, and right now it feels like half of it's not even in there. And so it's just like hanging out here. It's never been really stable. I think it's been more unstable because I've been moving my desk a lot because the AC is right above my desk. So in theory, when this new mount comes, I just put it on my desk. It goes like right here. It's gonna take up a lot of space, but I'm fine with that. And then my monitors go here now and here now. But I'm way more fine with that. I mean, my mic too. My mic, I had to get a desk mount because my desk is so thick. They don't really make clamps that work for my size desk. So I kind of have to just do whatever works. Yeah. What's on this card? Here we go. The hell. But yeah. It's okay. Have a good night, grind. But yeah. So anyway, my car has a leak. Sorry, I know we're hopping all over the place. I have so many updates, guys. I was gone for a week. It's so much. So my car has a leak in the light right strut, whatever, yeehaw. I don't know. I don't fucking know cars. So then I drove my car, so that made the trip even longer because the plan was I was gonna get it fixed where I went, and then I called like the 4 dealerships in the area. 2 of which were like, yeah, you can make an appointment. Well, we're not going to look at your car for 3 to 5 days after your appointment because they were so busy. The other one didn't have the part. The other one said they had the part, but because I was going through a warranty, they said they didn't know if I'd be done before I left for my trip. I like came back home. So I was like, fuck. So now on Monday, I have an appointment to, fingers crossed, get my car fixed same day. I really don't think so. I think it's going to be a thing and they're going to be like, we're going to order the part, come back in a week kind of thing. Which is what it is. It just fucking sucks, as always, right? Everything fucking sucks, right? So that's what I'm hoping, is that, fingers crossed, I can just fix it Monday. So I'm not going to set a time for Monday stream. I'm going to hope like 6 or 7 at night. But I don't want to promise a set time, to be honest. So I'm going to probably tentatively say 7. My appointment's around like noon, so it's earlier in the day. So fingers crossed. Again, I get it really quick. They look and they're like, okay, we either need to order the part or we have the part, and the warranty said okay, and we get it done right then and there. Bada bing, bada boom, done. Because my calendar is filled up, guys. I got so much stuff coming up here. I enlighten you guys. I enlighten you guys on what's going on. Keep out. So obviously I have my car on Monday, and then on Tuesday I have a collabie. Oh my god, hi, thank you so much on the research crew. Good night, gosh, daddy. Thank you. And welcome in. Oh my god, guys, we're 7 points away. We're 7 subs away. Oh my god. And then, my brain. So then I have that collab. And then on the 22nd, I have to call my laser appointment and reschedule again. And then I'm going to go out with friends on the 22nd. And then I already have another collab booked all the way in August. I know that's a way away, but it's just the scheduling and stuff. And then I might have some meet and greeties potentially later this year on my calendar too. So it's just getting kind of full and kind of busy is all. So, yeah, I might make like a rough schedule or be like, here's the plan for this week. I would like to, like I said, I'd like to do Nikkei this week. I'd like to do the new event / getting our main story done before the summer event drops. We obviously also have to do the update in Infinity Nikki because we haven't touched that yet. We're going to hold off on starting Schrodinger's Call. 1, because I haven't bought the game. But 2, because the artwork for it's getting worked on right now. If you guys are subbed and you join the Discord, did you guys know you get super secret access? I'm going to be better about it to work in progresses for commissions and everything. Pretty cool. So the artwork for that's getting done. The artist said they're going to try to have it done by the end of this month. So Schrodinger's Call might wait until next month, which will be really, really cool. As I get more work in progresses of the new outfit and stuff too with the rigging and stuff, I'll probably put it in that sneaky peeky channel for you guys to see. I'm going to try to do it too, again, if I remember, from now on when I get a new commission back, is putting it in like the sub side of the Discord first for like maybe 24 hours at least, so you guys get a look at it first and then share it with everybody else. I'm trying to find ways to make that part of the server more worth it, because when I'm not having a lot of projects or things to like tease, it's kind of like a dead zone. It doesn't really do anything. But I'm going to try to work on that. What else, gamers? Now that I'm getting off work earlier, my goal is, like, tonight I could have, but trying to call it. Yeah, I'm really excited. I had so much fun with the demo. I think even if the first chapter of the game, like, I think we'll just replay it, to be honest. I felt like I was rushing it a smidge at the end because the demo ended up being longer than I thought. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and play the whole first chapter again, which was the demo. But yeah, I mean, it's really not, I think for the price, I think this game's like really worth it. It is, it's 17, 18 bucks for the game. So I think we'll go ahead and play chapter 1 again. So it's like its whole own standalone kind of thingy. But I'm very excited for that and some other games that we still have more demos to play. I kind of thought about doing it tonight. What the hell is this? Why am I getting recommended Fuda Flux Femboys for $12? Well, good. The desktop is muted because it started auto-playing the trailer of them just banging. Good thing it was muted. We'll put this in my wish list. Maybe somebody will get it for me. Django James, I try my best. I don't even think this one has AI art. Is this one real art? Hold on. We might need to play it as a supporter of real art, guys. That was another thing I wanted to try to start this month or next month was the Fansly. Oh my god, there's cards in this. This is like a card game. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna play this, I think. I wanted to start the Fansly so we could start playing funny games like Fuda Fucks Femboy and stuff like that. You know, games that Twitch and YouTube wouldn't necessarily allow. I think it'd be fun to get to play those. Why are you making a face? It literally has card games. One of the cards literally just has a dick on it. I think it's real art though. I like, again, I'm not the one to always catch AI and stuff, but it looks like real art. It doesn't look like AI. Is there an AI disclaimer at the bottom? I think on Steam now they have to say, let's see. It says AI was used to generate some backgrounds and fight cards with their subsequent processing by the artist. No, the whole rest of it's like actual art. Why would we generate the backgrounds? Just photo bash it. This is where it's getting really frustrating. Another stream. Thank you, Sarge. Like, it sucks because you could argue like 95% of this game is made by artists from scratch. And then they're like, oh, these backgrounds were generated, but they were cleaned up by an artist. And it's like, ugh. It's getting so hard to draw the line. I found out, and I apologize because I clearly did not look into this game enough, but it sucks that I have to look into every single game I play with like a fine-tooth comb. But apparently the librarian game that we played had some AI in it as well. But it's like a debate of like, I don't know, like how much is AI and where the line is. Because it's like, so it says they used AI to help with grammatical corrections for in-game text, which then were reviewed and adjusted. So like you could argue that's a spell checker, right? Because spell check kind of sort of uses AI. But then it also says they had 4 assets. 1 was a UI component and 3 were landscape paintings used as wall decorations, which I don't even remember seeing. It says they were produced using additional AI for refinement. So it says that they made them from scratch, but then they used AI to clean them up. And then, what was it? Like, there is the one game that just got announced by the dude that made Assassin's Creed, and then they found out there was AI assets. And all these big companies now are doing like oh, the AI, oh, you guys didn't like it? Sorry, guys. It was just a placeholder. I promise it's not going to be there. This is like the 5th company that's done this now because, like, Expedition 33 started it, and then every other company has, like, been doing it. So, it sucks. It's, like, it's getting really hard at times to find, like, where you draw the line on what's okay and what's not. Like, I don't even want to look. Like, what if Schrodinger's call says something? And I'm like, I don't really want to look if Schrodinger's call says something because I really enjoyed that game so far. Like, but it's one of those things now. I guess you have to scroll to the bottom of the Steam page for the games. Okay, it doesn't say anything. And I guess now they have to, or it's highly encouraged that they disclose if there's, like, any AI usage in the game. It really sucks. I guess like the Laura Croft game that got announced, that also is going to have AI in it. So you're like, cool. Or like some parts of it were like, what did they say? It was saying that they used AI to help generate some general thoughts and ideas, but then they were expanded on by the team. Why are we using AI to generate our thoughts and ideas? Like, why? So yes, it's getting really frustrating that I feel like every single game now I have to like look at with a fine-tooth comb because these companies are dumb, stupid dumb. And again, I wish I had looked better at the librarian game, but it also sucks that I feel like now I have to look at every single game with a fine-tooth comb and make sure there's nothing in it. But sometimes I just want to play a game. Hi, Java. It's not my birthday, but thank you. Welcome in. Like, I think there was another, like, Fuda game that you looked at and you could be like, oh, yeah, this 100% has, like, AI art. There's a lot of them coming up on Steam. I know it's weird to talk about Fudas, guys. I'm just saying as an example, there's a lot of, like, porn games that are coming up on Steam that use AI art. It's, like, really weird. Like, the femboy at Fuda House. Like, this one I feel like is, like, 100% AI. Like... Let's see. It says the character designs are created by artists and writers, but they use AI to speed up the drawing of details. We also use AI to speed up the drawing of backgrounds and the shmentai scenes. AI is not used to generate content directly. But it's like, again, why are we doing this? Why are we using AI to like make the character art and the schmorn scenes like faster, you know? It just... Why? I just want a goon to art created by a human. I don't want a goon to art created by a robot, unless the robot is banging me. Like, I don't want this. And why is there this whole subsection of these games on Steam that are about femboys? Like, they all say this. They're like, the base game was done by artists, but we used AI to speed things along. Why? Why? Like, why? And the thing is, you can look at them and you can tell. You can look and they have, like, the coloring and stuff. Like, they all say the same thing. They say they use AI to speed up drawing details. They also do it for the backgrounds and stuff. Just photo bash it, then. Like, you don't need to use it for the background. Just photo bash it. Like, I want to go in pace. I don't have to worry about how morally corrupt my gooning is. But it's like, it seems like so many games now, or at least these visual novel kind of games, are going this route of using AI for their backgrounds at the very least. I want to goon ethically. That's all I want. I'm glad to hear that, Sword, as I ramble about my hentai game. It's like, I just want to goon ethically, guys. I just want to goon in peace. It's all I want, really. Like, it's all I want, guys. I just want to goon. It does, I promise. I promise. There's a lot of pixel schmoon games on Steam, actually. Well, I like pixel art. Blah, blah, blah. Here's another one. They're all using the same stuff. Like, I feel like, unfortunately, every, like, indie game now is... Not all of them, but there's gonna be so many now that are like... Oh, yeah. Especially these, like, schmorn ones. They're like... Okay, well, we made the people and we wrote the people, but we use the AI for the details and also for the backgrounds and for the most important part, which is the gooning scenes. And it's like, why? Like, the pixel art for the characters looks so good. Why did you have to ruin it by having the schmorn scenes be freaking, like, AI generated or assisted to be AI generated when it's, like, a very nice looking pixel game? It's all from the same developer. All these ones that are saying this stuff is all from the same developer. It's all from the It's a Trap studio. They all are saying the same thing, where it's like, oh, it was all done by people, but then the backgrounds were, like, done by AI and stuff. So I think that's just their way of covering up and being like, no, the entire game is all just, like, AI generated. So I probably won't be playing anything from, I guess, It's a Trap studios or developers or whatever you want to call them. I just want to goon. Like, I just want to goon ethically. Like, you know? That's all I want. So when we end up starting the fansly to play all these schmorn games, I'm going to only pick ones that do not list AI at all. I'm going to goon ethically as a gooner should. Oh, wow, this one has a character that looks like me. We'll have to play this one. This one's called this character's name is Jez. It says this brass little tomboy runs the best auto repair shop in town, which happens to be where your mangled car ends up. She does the job, and by golly, she's going to make sure it's done right. Heck, she's even calling in a favor to expedite the whole thing. It's only polite after all. Sure, you could be a pal and pay her in turn. This one has a tomboy with overalls. We'll have to play this one for sure. This is called Hey Stranger, I Dare You to Love Me. We'll have to play this one for sure. It's got a tomboy in it, guys. And she's like me for real, for real. Hell yeah. Oh my god, she even has green eyes. It's literally just me, gamers. I'm in the game. But yes. Sorry. What else have I been rambling about? I feel like I've been ramble. But that's kind of what I figured today was going to be, was a ramble. But yeah, at some point we'll start up our family. I don't know when, but at some point we will. At some point we'll start up the fansly. I'm so glad that I have my desktop muted and doesn't autoplay the music. So glad. Oh, this one looks cute. Cosmic Cocktails. Oh, I like that alien lady with the tentacle head. This one has no anything about AI. Putting this in my wish list. It doesn't come out to 2026. but there's an alien lady with a tentacle head. Lost every blessing to make a doujinshi. Yes. My request is I want big beefy gunmen involved, aka Juzo Anue. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jango. What is this? Wholesome games? Let's see. Sen Ran Kagura. Sen Ran Kagura. Okay, there's a shit ton that come up. You put specifically reflections in the chat. There's armpits. I'm sold. Putting it on my wish list. No Guns Life. Yeah! I was doing the calculations in my brain the other day. I figured out where I started being into gun people. What is in my cart? Did I put something in my cart? No, this is not supposed to be my cart. It's supposed to be my wish list. Silly game. Silly Steam. Not on my buy yet. I think my love of gunmen. 30-minute head to AI rant. At least I'm an ethical gooner, guys. You know, you can stand by me. If nothing else, when I goon ethically. As I'm gonna run for president. Yeah, I'm an ethical gooner. So what? But I think where it started my addiction to gun or robot men is, oh my god, this one's a crazy title. Sorry, I'm on Steam still. It's called My Wife's Voice is Coming Through the Walls, but it's about, you know, you know. Is this an NTR? Oh my god, this is ugly bastard NTR. Anyway, I need to be careful because Twitch and YouTube are not gonna like these streams. Anyway, I think it was Appleseed. I remember renting one of the Appleseed movies at Blockbuster, and I don't know why, but I rented it because I liked, I think he's a corporal or a colonel, I can't remember. But he is literally a robot man, and I think that's where it started. And then Juzo, like, definitely amplified it. And then there was Farog in Honkai Star Rail. He's another one. And then in Overwatch, they have Ramatra, which is another one. And then I went down the list in my head. I was like, for whatever reason, I'm into robot and or android people. Because I know this one's like super out there and weird, guys. We're going down this rabbit hole today because I don't know what else to do. My brain hurts. So there was like a show called, I think it was like, not Young Justice, but it's like, it was like a DC show that it was Superman went to the future, or he got pulled into the future by like the future Justice League, but it's when he's like a teenager. Let's see if I can find it. Superman sent to future as teen show. What is it called? Is it Legion of Superheroes? I think this is what it is. I think it's Legions of Superheroes. Can I say the B word? Bussy? Yes, you may. Is it Legion of Superheroes? I think it is. Okay, it's Legion of Superheroes, and I could not explain why, because looking at the design now, it's so ugly. And I think it's just because I've been into robots my whole life. But they had like a version of Brainiac in the show, and I'm telling you, again, he's not attractive, but for whatever reason, I latched on to him. Well, him, and then there's like a wolf guy, so... You know, we're pretty accurate on the spectrum of what AK's into. let me find the wolf guy. I don't even remember their names. And there he is. Listen, I know what I like. I like a monster fucker and I like a robot. And for whatever reason, this show had both of them. And so it was a win-win for me. Oh my god, these designs are so bad looking at them now on Google. Oh my god. Listen, I don't know what to tell you guys. Monster fucking robot. They go hand in hand, I think. So what'd you buy? What'd I buy? Oh, we showed it earlier, Hado. Here, I show you again. What's wrong with fucking monsters? Listen. Who would I rather be alone in the woods with? A man or a monster? The answer is always a monster. Because a monster is a monster, but a man is a hidden monster. You know what I mean? Here, I show. Hold on. So this is part of the stuff I bought. Here, I'll put it right there. I know it's kind of hard to see. But I bought some, let's see. I bought some enamel pins that were like oceanics. That's the jellyfish and the whale on the bottom right. The two pins next to it I got for free. I was doing a stamp rally. anything that has the Gradios, or however you want to pronounce it, they're from like a mystery bag. So I got a lot of stuff. I got a Pikmin acrylic acrylic coaster. I got some Reborn prints because I saw it and I locked onto the artist and I ran over it. I got a Rappy, Nana, and Hachi magnet set. I got the Pikmin hat that's reversible. It's actually my first bucket hat. I've never had a bucket hat before. Some cute stickers and some tote bags. I try to buy like reusable merch or shirts and stuff. Yeah, so you know what it is. You move into an apartment, crash out for a year, move back in parents. I mean, that's the plan. I wanted to try for a year. I was like, my goal was at this job to stay for 3 to 5 years. So that's why, like, it makes sense. I'm gonna try for a year or two on my own, see what it's like. But I think after my vacation, I 100% realized, I know I don't like this job, but I don't think I want to stay here long enough to try and get another job and, like, restart. I think I'd rather move somewhere where my money goes further and I have a chance of actually owning a house at some point. And I have a lot of friends there from college still, so then the plan would be one of them could just move in, I could charge them pretty low rent, and then they could also help, honestly. But yeah, that's kind of like my idea. Again, I really wanted to last at least 3 years at this job because I was hoping by that point, like if a lead position opened up or somewhere more in like the HRE side of this, I could like move into it. That has not happened. I don't think that's gonna happen, and I don't think I have the mental capacity to stay here long enough for that to happen. Because I got back from my vacation, I should have been so relaxed and so chill and so happy, and it was for like 10 minutes, and then it was just a fucking shit show, and it's been a shit show and everything. And I realize I know I'm miserable at this job, but I don't really think I'm gonna last, because I only hit 2 years like next month. I'd have to last a whole nother year. And I think realistically, that is not going to happen. I think I have accepted that is not going to happen. I've accepted that I need to just get the fuck out of here. And if I'm going to get the fuck out, I'm not going to stay where I am, where I'm paying as much as I am for rent. It just... Why is it... It freaks me out when the AC is like clicking and stuff. It's not doing anything, but it freaks me out because it's like the AC unit's hanging on the wall and they just put it in, so that's probably why. Oh, it is okay. Hopefully the puppy don't wake up, but if he wakes up, make you give it a snacky, okay? Give a little tweet, I'm like so paranoid. The AC is like clicking for no reason, and it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Because they just put it in today, and I really like... I got a puppy. No, the baby bird person saying they have a puppy. The baby bird says they have a puppy dog, and they're talking about petting it. So I'm like, oh, okay, go pet the puppy. Sorry, I'm looking at the AC, because that got installed today before work, and I put my desk back, because I wanted to stream tonight. Obviously, I don't think it's going to fall off. Hi, Helltaker. Hello. But I'm paranoid about everything now. I just bought a new monitor mount desk thing for my monitors because I'm paranoid about everything right now. Because life just keeps giving, oh my god, my life just keeps getting like crazier and crazier. No, as much as I would like a dog, I know if I get a pet, I would get something that can be like more, not self-sustaining, but okay on its own for like the day. Like some fish, like a hamster, whatever, like a lizard. Like a cat, I think, too, would be okay or whatever. But I know, like, I don't want to get anything now. Also, technically, I'm not allowed to get anything. It's part of the lease. It says no pets at all because the last lady that was here had, like, 17 cats and ruined, like... Obviously, the AC got ruined. That's why they had to put in a new AC. But I'll take... Hello. It was a lot of fun, and then work fucking sucks. I hate my job. He's just a little baby, cute. I thought about getting fish, but again, if I'm planning to leave in the next like 6 to 8 months, it's probably better that I don't get anything. I have some plants, they're kind of my pets, and I have a lot of stuffed animals. God, sorry, I'm like so burpy because I had soda. Oh my god, where was I? But yeah, I just, I think I need out of this job. And then once I quit, then I can tell you guys all about it and how fucking shit it was. But yeah, I think once I get closer to my lease going up, which is in February, probably around like December to January, maybe even into November, because some jobs take longer to do the whole process, I'm gonna kind of like really start putting in my applications a lot to where I want to live, and hopefully one of them happens and stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a driver. I know it's like bad to be picky, but I'm not gonna be like, I don't like driving as is. I will drive if I have to, but doing that for a living, I would not want to. My grandpa, he worked at UPS after he got out of them hoorays, and he did that for like 30 years, and I mean, he liked it enough, but he was also miserable like most of the time. So yeah, no. Well, I'll figure it out. Like I said, once it hits like November, December-ish, I'm gonna start like really looking and really applying. I know Papa and Mama Kraus will be fine if I need to take like a month or two like of a break and then like start looking for jobs and stuff. And they'll be okay. Also, hi Siebel, hi. I know they'd be like understanding if I need to take like a month or two to get like settled and just kind of like unwind, because I really don't get a lot of time off here. That's one of the other, I know that's maybe more, I don't want to say a selfish reason, but like a silly reason almost to leave a job. But this job is extremely restrictive with our leave. Like if you call out like three Wednesdays in 6 months, they will talk to you and be like, what the fuck's going on? Kind of thing. Even if it's like a Wednesday at the start of the month, a Wednesday at the end of the month, one in the middle. If you do 3 Wednesdays in 6 months, they're gonna be like, we might need to put you on like restriction on taking time off. Like that's how restricted they are here. And it's not like where you normally are. Like, yes, I build up my PTO hours, but it's not like you can be like, okay, I have like 20 hours. I'm gonna let you know like a month in advance I want these days off. We do this stupid ass fucking thing where at the start, like the end of the year, you pick your vacation for the entire year. And that's technically all that they have to give you. And you can get lucky if they have additional days that open up in the calendar for you to potentially get. But everybody's fighting for those days, so the chance of you getting one of those days is basically non-existent. So yeah, so that's not, yeah, it's not very flexible in terms of being able to go do stuff either. I know like starting a new job, your time off's going to be more limited. It's harder to get off time when you first start a place. But here it's like that. It's like, okay, you're going to be like, this is the days and days off you want for the year. You get this much time off for the year. And then that's all you're guaranteed to get. So like only having 2 weeks off guaranteed for the year, when I right now in my bank, now that I'm done with my week of vacation I had, I still have like 130 hours of vacation time saved up, and it's just gonna keep building and building and building because I don't have any more weeks for the year. I've already used my 2 weeks that I had for the year, and so I'm gonna like probably end the year at like well over like 200 something hours of PTO. But I mean, I can talk to a manager to get like a day or two here, but getting a whole week off is like basically impossible unless you get people to pick up your shifts. So that's another reason I really don't want to work here anymore. It's very hard to have like any type of work-life balance when you aren't able to take time away. It makes it really restrictive, which is super not fun. Hi Patchy, welcome in. We're talking about just kind of whatever. Talking about my vacation, talking about my AC, talking about my car issues, talking about my work fucking sucking, how I want to leave my job. Just all sorts of stuff, you know. It would be nice to be a full-time streamer. I'm sure there's 101 different like things that I don't know on the backside that make it really stressful to be full-time. If I could even do this like closer to full-time and have a part-time job where that pays like the majority of the bills and like my health insurance and all that kind of stuff, I'd even be open to that, honestly. I think that would be really nice too, to not have to worry and everything. But yeah, like that would be nice. Yeah, I don't know. Instagram's kind of weird. It was cool. I don't know why the Nikki short blew up. It blew up on Facebook too. On Facebook, it has like 22K on its own. I really don't know why. Well, it's funny. Like it got a lot of views, but it did not get like, I got like a handful more followers, but not that much. Facebook, I got like 30 more followers. For some reason, I guess people like to follow accounts more on Facebook than Instagram. I don't know. I barely use Instagram. They crave the Nikki content. Twoo, twoo. Oh, that was another thing I put on the Little Bird app guy. I want to, another goal I have is I want to try like every day to make at least 3 shorts. Because I'm like, if I make 3, even like really simple shorts every day, in a week, right, that'd be 21 shorts. So that would be enough for 2 shorts a day for a week. And then it would just keep building up. Obviously, that's not going to happen tonight. Probably tomorrow I'll work on that. But I'm going to try. Oh, are you the one sending them to me? I'm going to be honest. I just delete every Instagram DM I get. I don't really check the DMs on most of my social media because a lot of them are just filled with bots. So if you have something important to send to me, I would send it to me not via DMs on any social media. Because I probably will delete it or it's going to get marked as spam. So yeah, I would not do that. Like I had somebody else, they reached out to me, I think it was Neon, reached out to me like forever ago on Twitter, and I didn't see it until like 4 days later, because Twitter also does not send DM notifications at all anymore. I don't know why. And I responded like 4 days later. I was like, I'm sorry, I just saw this, you know, can we fax you? No. You can put a message in a bottle and tie a rock to it and throw it in the ocean, and I'll probably get it in like 7 to 8 business days. But that's why I feel like I'm forcing myself to check my DMs and my DM requests like daily now on Twitter, which I really hate that I have to, because Twitter is really, really bad about showing any type of DMs. Like I have a little DM chat with some friends on my personal account, and I have to go check there like every other day because it doesn't show me, and then I'll look and we'll have like 20 messages going on in that group chat. And I didn't even know we had them going on. Like, how am I supposed to know that they're going on if I'm not getting any type of notification for it? It's very frustrating. So, let's see. Color. So yeah, I just kind of have to be careful, and I just have to make sure I like actually check all of the stuff too, all my DMs. Likes the docs. Well, they all do now. On Instagram, if you're not careful, you have to remember on Instagram to go turn off your location, because they made it a default setting, because who the fuck wants everybody to know where their location is all the time? That seems super unsafe and super stupid. So Instagram is one of those ones where you have to go turn off your location, or it'll auto share it to you now. I think it's tied to your Facebook if you have a Facebook, I think. I don't know. I mean, they all like to dox people and stuff. It's just stupid. But anyway, yeah, Twitter DMs, any DMs, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really check them as much as I probably should. But when they're infested with bots, that's usually why. It's just because, yeah, I don't know what's going on in there. Like, there's a collab thing for the one that's now scheduled in August. If I didn't check my DMs, I probably would have missed out on the chance for it. I'm like, fuck, that would have really sucked. Because I really don't get to collab a whole lot with people because of my schedule, really, anymore. So that would have, like, really fucking blown if I had not seen that at all. So I'm glad I did, because that would have really fucking sucked. Trying to think what else to yap about. I figured this would just be a yappy stream. Yappa, 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 yappa. I don't know. Hi, thank you so much to Kraufish family. Bussy Bandit 69. Welcome in. Oh, there are a lot of games. I didn't realize there was so many fucking gaming con thingies in, let's see. Nintendo Direct, June 2026. I didn't realize there's so many this week. It's crazy. So we're gonna look at exactly what's on the Direct. I'm just gonna look at the highlight reel. Well, then people are saying, like, Nintendo does this a lot too, where they won't show everything on the English side or the Japanese side. They'll like pick and choose, which is very interesting, because I guess like the Toho games are getting some kind of, I don't know, like there's a worldwide global release of that and a couple other games that were not in the English side of the Direct, but were in the Japanese side of the Direct. So don't know why that's a thing. Also very interesting. Is this an old Direct one? No, 19 hours ago. Okay, so they like updated it. Okay. Here, this is everything that has been coming out lately, I guess, on the Switch and stuff. Hold on. Let's do a Googie Pop. Oh, Googie! Oh, look, she's recropped. Excellent. Excellent, 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 Googie. Alright, so this, I guess they updated this, like... I guess this one, it says they updated not too long ago. As in, like, 20 hours ago with all the new stuff. So let's take a look-see. Let's see what I missed out on the actual Direct, because I was literally coming home, so I couldn't watch the Direct even if I wanted to. Plus, also, it was at 7 fucking in the morning. I hate that. I hate that it's so early on the Pacific Coast time. Ah! Ah! Oh, my package is shipped. Ooh, nice. I guess we can skip May, because May is over. Let's see. So we have Switch only, gets a little red label. Blue is console exclusive. We have DLC, Nintendo published, Direct highlight, Indie highlight. Switch 2 exclusive is the rainbow. Switch 1 and Switch 2 version and stuff. I wear them because they're comfy, dude. I'm going to be running around and jumping. If I'm wearing a bikini, that's not going to work. Bikinis do not work for having fun. Bikinis are if you want to go tan on the beach and do nothing the entire time you're at the beach. If you want to go splashing around, jumping, having cannonballs, you gotta have more granny swimsuits, not gonna lie. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? This Atelier one, I saw people were interested in. I saw Xenoblade Chronicles. I've never played a Xenoblade, nothing in my life. Not a ting, not a ting. Oh, we got the Denshin attacks coming out actually really soon. I didn't realize it was that soon. That one looks fun. Yeah, they're bringing Devil May Cry, some Star Foxy stuff. Deltarune Chapter 5. Have I played a Deltarune? Absolutely not. Have I played an Undertale? Absolutely not. Rhythm Heaven. Love that. We got these guys. The Retamanyan. Remember them. These are very cool. Oh, there's a Desaya game coming out? I didn't know that. What the heck? There's some Splatoons. Never played a Splatoon in my life. Some Final Fantasy. More Xenoblade Chronicle. Liza PP. The Big Walk. Madden. Metal Gear Solid 2 Collection. Captain Tsubasa 2. Final Fantasy 14 Online. Pokopia updates. Here's a Toho one. This one, I guess, was only on the Japanese Direct. It wasn't even on the English side. Some of this stuff I don't, like, recall. So I wonder if some of this other stuff was only on the Japanese side of the Direct. Which is kind of funny. We got Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. I guess people are really excited for this Final Fantasy Resonance one as well. I mean, yo, welcome in. Splatoon is fun. Probably. There's a new Hello Kitty game. Hello Kitty game. And One Piece! The One Piece game. Very exciting. Very exciting. But, I mean, like, here's the issue I have, right, with the Switch 2. I'm not, like, a big Nintendo person. I like a handful of Nintendo titles. This looks funny as fuck. But so much of this is just franchises that have already been out. And they're just finally coming to the Switch. Like, Liza P has been out for a while. We have Metal Gear Solid that's been out for forever. We have Devil May Cry 5 that's been out for forever. These Citizen Sleeper games have been out for forever. I understand, like, bringing older games to newer consoles. But it also feels like that's what half of the Switch is. You should check if your capture card is one that gets Switch U or not. No, don't tell me I have to buy a new capture card. Why would you tell me that, people? Why? I have an Elgato. Does that one work? I got an Elgato. I have to look on Amazon at one I have. And then, yeah, they said, what, Ocarina of Time remake? But is that one that doesn't have a release date or anything like that? Is this down here? Where is it? Where is the Ocarina of Time? Where is that? Unconfirmed? Am I blind? Where's the Ocarina of Time? Oh, this Jujutsu Kaisen game is so funny to me. Why are people playing this? Oh, there it is. So it says unknown. So at some point this year. Okay. I see now. I see now. This one right here. I mean, I want the new Pokemans, personally. Spyro looks cool. Tomb Raider's dead because they said, oh, we used AI to help in the early development and speed along the process of coming up with ideas and blah, blah, blah. Fucking bullshit, motherfucker. Stupid ass, dumbass, motherfucking AI bullshit. Apparently Crazy Taxi also had fucking AI in it, and they're like, oh, whoa, sorry guys, whoa, hold the presses, sorry guys. It was placeholder media. It's placeholder media. We're gonna remove it. Don't worry, guys. Literally already had a rant about this, but I think it's so fucking stupid. Every company is doing this now. They're like, "Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, sorry. It's just placeholders. It's not real. It's just placeholders." So Crazy Taxi's dead. Tomb Raider's dead. Not interested in those anymore because of that shit. I know a lot of people like the Pico Niki, whatever. I think it looks cool. Never played them. I think it looks very nice. Yeah, I don't know. This is what was on the direct. I guess it looks cool. That's why I was like so on the fence about getting a Switch 2, because I'm like, am I even gonna use it? Then we have the Xbox game show. I don't know what the fuck you call that. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We do this one. Oh, this one's kind of nice. This is from 4 days ago. Oh, this helps my brain. This has some of the other ones I missed. And then we go, oh, we go, and we go, and we go, and we go, and we go there. When you fuck it, we literally had the discussion about ethical gooning. Let's see. I'm not a try. I'm not. Listen, if they had come out with a Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak Ultimate Redux, the Deluxe Electro Bungalow edition on the Switch 2, I would be nuttin' and I would have bought it immediately, guys. Are they ever gonna do that? Absolutely not. If they do, I will. Alright, we have a new Gears of War. Actually, kind of exciting. I haven't played a Gears of War since the original trilogy. Not saying they're good games, but they're fun games. Hey yo, we love Hey yo. More Fabo. Don't know what this one is. This one also they said is coming into the Switch 2, this Wulong one. State of Decay 3, Residence, Clockwork. See, Spyro's also gonna be on the Xbox C. They got the Persona 4 Revival. Literally, I'm gonna be honest, I do not care. I've never played 4, but everything I've seen and read about 4, I am not interested in 4 in the slightest. Really don't personally care. The Belmont game looks cool. I like that one. Where Winds Meets. Is that Woo-Wah? I know it's not Woo-Wah. I don't know what it is. Persona 6. We'll see. I like JRPGs. I just don't think they're fun to stream because they're so long. And I don't know, some of these other ones I don't really recognize. I wish on this one they said which ones were exclusives. Then we have State of Play. Obviously we watched that one. The most important thing is Banjo! And then also God of War. Banjo! Very exciting, very exciting. Oh, and also the Stuntman Hollywood also looked very fun. Galoy? What the fuck is Galoy? What the fuck? Where is that on here? What says Galoy? Galo? What the fuck is Galo? Are you saying Halo but with a fucking accent? Is that what you're saying? 343? What? I don't understand what you're saying. I remember playing the original trilogy of Halo. That's all I can tell you about Halo. Here we go. This is one I want to look at too, because I didn't do this one either. I wasn't here for this one. I was busy. I was on vacation when this happened. Is Halo? Is Pride Month? Oh, nobody told me. Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Here we go. Goodbye. I know people are freaking out about the new Resident Evil. Add it to the list. Everything that gets a remake makes it so much easier for me to play all the Resident Evil. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I am not gonna play Alien Isolation 2. I was done after the first one. I know this is the last of the Final Fantasy VII. I still need to play... I played the first of the remakes. I need to play the one that has was it Yuki, Yuna, whatever the ninja girl. I didn't play that one yet. And then I have whatever one focuses on Zack, but I haven't played that one yet either. What else in here? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Always like the turtles. That sounds kind of fun. Among Us Dos looks really cool. Just means I have to play the first one. Let's see. Please, if somebody buys it for me, I will play it. But I'm not spending my own money on the game. It looks like I also have to play the first Stellar Blade since they're coming out with another Stellar Blade. So I guess I have to play the first one. The Amsterdam one, that's another one that they were like, oh, sorry guys, it was just placeholders. The AI was just placeholders. So I'm kind of like, okay, so that one's dead in the water. And then obviously the new Control looks cool. I never finished the original Control, so we'll put that on the list. We'll put it on the list, gamers. Yeah, she looks cute. I know people online were not very happy about her. People online are like, she looks like a child. And then people are bringing like, this is literally the talk we had about Eve, I guess, when Stellar Blade, the original, came out. I don't know, guys. I don't know anything. Oh my god, I'm so tired because I had to get up so fucking early for no fuck-ass Regan. Fuckity bow. Fuck bow, folk, bow. Fuku folk, bow folk. Not even for no reason. It was for the AC, but I'm still mad. Ugh, I need water. I need water. I need water. I haven't even unpacked my lunch, but I'm still over it. Hey, go ahead and unpack my lunch. Put it in the thing. Because I ate out. I didn't do the responsible thing. I didn't make dinner, so I'm left to work tomorrow. I gotta figure that out in the morning. That is very much a future AK problem, not a current AK problem. That's a problem for the future side. And that future is not gonna be me right now, because I am over it. Over it. Okay, let me get a water, because I haven't had anything to drink since I got home other than the Coke from McDonald's. Okay, I'm back. Come here. I'm just a cute little lady. Just a cute little lady. Just a cute little lady. Oh, and then I'm so excited. I was on my trip. It was like, oh, your Jollibee shirts have been delivered. I'm like, no! But thankfully they were waiting in the locker for me. So I finally got my Jollibee Final Fantasy 14 shirts that I bought literally 2.5 months ago now. Those finally arrived, thank God. They're very cute. They're very good quality. I bought larger because usually when they do these collabby shirts, they're usually smaller sizes. But I don't know. I don't know who these larges are for because these are like a triple X. I'm swimming in the shirt, so I was like, oh, okay. I re-download 14. Oh, nice. So, we played 14 a couple times forever and ever ago. It's been a really long time since I played 14. I like it. I don't have the time or the energy to really invest myself into 14 like I should. I know some people spend a lot of time and energy in it, and it's just so much content now. That's the other reason I'm like, I don't think realistically I can spend that kind of time on the game. It's really cool. Even my friend that loves Final Fantasy 14, when I went out to on my vacation and went to go see him and a bunch of other people, even he was like, yeah, I haven't opened in months. I was like, what? Because that's his game. That's his vibe. I was like, what do you mean you haven't gone? He's like, yeah, I haven't. He's like, I haven't had time. I was like, oh my god. Like, that's fucking wild. That's so fucking weird. Oh, actually, while I'm sitting here so I don't forget, let me try connecting to my AC with the app for my AC unit, because I guess it has an app now, right? Let's see. Enable permissions, I guess? What do I need to do? Nearby devices, precise location. Why? Why does it need to know where I am? Why? I'm gonna say only while using the app can you have it. And that's turned on Bluetooth too? Why? It is an air conditioner. That's what it is. See, I don't like how everything has an app now. I just, it's nice in theory that I can turn on the AC while I'm like on my last break at work and cool down the place. Okay, but apparently this company, you can have your AC, your dehumidifier, your fridge, your freezer, your wine client cabinet, your heating, your smart TV, your audio, your oven, your dishwasher, washing machine, dryer, and energy systems all connected. What do you mean? And then each one has like a separate section. I guess remote control? I don't fucking know. Press the horizontal swing 6 times. Horizontal is sideways, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When the display shows 77. Oh shit, I don't know. I think it worked. I don't know. Let's see. Does it? That's my AC. Oh, fancy. Yeah, it's been so aggravating. I'm really hoping this is the end of my AC issues. It is a brand new unit. It looks really nice. I'm gonna obviously take care to not cause any problems with it, not have to worry about it or anything. Oh my god, it's flashing. Oh my god, it's doing stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Add room. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I think it's good. So, but now, basically, I can set it to, there's like sleep mode, there's energy saving, there's fast cooling, the different swings. I can also set it to the different speeds, and I can set it to the different temperatures. So, I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. I can also set a timer, which is cool. I feel like because I'm still paranoid about it leaking, what I'm probably going to do, at least for the first week, is like when I turn my PC off for the night, I'm probably going to still put like a towel over my PC and like on the corner of my desk just to be safe and give me peace of mind for at least the first week. I don't think it's going to leak pretty much ever again, but after having like a month of issues with my AC, being worried about it leaking and then not leaking and leaking and not leaking, I kind of just don't want to deal with it anymore. That's the other reason. Yeah, so my desk is back. I had to do that before stream because there's really nowhere else to put it. That's the thing. I thought about different places I could put it. I thought about switching where my desk is with where my dining room table is. Here, I'll open up my paint again. We'll do a little doodle so I can explain better. I can explain better. So right now, so we're gonna go like yeah, yeah. And then kika, and this is a door. Put a little handle here. So right now what I have set up is my TV's here. So put like TV there. And then I have a bookshelf like here. So go to book. And then I know this is like not the most perfect thing. There's like another like door right here too. I know this is not very perfect, but whatever. I mean, we're getting the important details. And then my like table is here, so I have like a little dining room table here, so that goes there. And then right now my desk is here in the corner with my PC. Oh lord help. A little PC coon. And then like the AC unit's like up on the wall right here, right? So the bookshelf is way too heavy to move. I would have to take pretty much everything off of the bookshelf, move it, and then reload the bookshelf. Because one thought was moving the bookshelf here. When I first moved in, that was initially a thought of where to put the bookshelf as well. But I like the idea, and in theory I still do, of having the desk right under the AC so it gets the most airflow. So maybe I should have put the bookshelf there, but then at the same time, then my books could have got damaged, or my stuff on top of the bookshelf from the leaking, so it's kind of like a lose-lose no matter what. So that's why that's where it is. Obviously, I'm not going to move the TV stand because from this door, from my bed, I can see the TV. I know it doesn't look like it, but this is a really quick, shitty doodle bop. So I like having this so I can, in theory, lay on my bed and I can watch TV. So obviously, I don't want to lose that. Because another thought was initially moving my desk here and putting the TV stand here. But then again, I wouldn't be able to see the TV. Blah, blah, blah. I think it also looks nicer when you come in because I have like a nice TV stand. And so you see my nice table, and then like the nerdy stuff's off in the corner, right? Kind of. It's technically one that could have been a studio, but they marked off a room to make it a 1-bedroom, which I'm fine with. I like having my room separate, but the bedroom space is small because again they made it like its own separate space when it could have just been like a studio. So it fits my bed in there, and it fits my washer dryer and like a thing of clothes, and that's about it. Hi Shin, welcome in. Then another thought was putting my desk here and putting the table here and like switching them. And I was like, I think it would look really cluttered if you come in the door and the first thing you're looking at is my desk. And then having the table over here. When my kitchen, we're gonna put kitchen. When my kitchen is like over here, it makes more sense to have the table next to the kitchen instead of me having to go like all the way over here to like eat my food instead of the kitchen table. So really this is like the best solution for my desk. Because also I don't want my bed in the main space. That's the whole reason there's like a separate bedroom, is so my bed is in its own separate space. So this is really it. This is really the only places this works. Also, when I had, in theory, if we have my bookshelf over here, even if it's angled like my desk currently is, I feel like it would be really cluttered. It already kind of feels a little tight, but I think it would feel worse with the bookshelf here and then having to cram my desk and everything over here. So it is what it is. I mean, it's as good as it could be for the space I have. Initially, I didn't have the table, but I'm glad I have the table now. But it works. It works for what it is. It works for the space. It works for not having to share my bathroom or kitchen with anybody. I have 14 free trials, like multiplayer Xenoblade. Oh, okay. I never played a Xenoblade. I know a lot of people like. There's one that's like on the Wii U that a lot of people like, but it's like trapped on the Wii U. Like I don't think they've brought it out of the Wii U. I know like there's a lot of people that like that one. I don't know what that one's called. I have no fucking clue. Don't ask me, gamers. The feng shui is all fucked up. It's fine. It's whatever. Or they did bring it. Oh, okay. Maybe for a while they didn't. Maybe that's what it was. X, X, double X. I have a little lucky cat. He's facing the door, so hopefully that helps with some of the feng shui. Probably not though at all, but that's okay. But yeah, this is kind of the setup. Again, I like having my desk where it is. I like it being in the corner, so it kind of helps, I feel like, with the sound a little bit. I know it's still kind of echoey, but I feel like it's a little better having it like off in the corner instead of like in the more wide open space of the room. It is what it is, you know. But like I said, I will probably for at least the first week, because I'm just super paranoid, probably just put like a little towel over my PC. Just for now. Just for my sense of stability. And then also, plus side, I just thought about it, of getting away from the monitor mount with the clamp that I have, is I will actually finally be able to use the little cable management boxes that I bought, because then I'll have all of the space at the back of my desk to put them on without being worried about them rubbing against the monitor mount arm thing. It has new stuff the government can watch you. They collect your shit all the time. It don't fucking matter. They probably have seen what my asshole looks like. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, like, how often do you have your phone on your bed when you're getting dressed or stuff? Or when you're taking a shit, you have your phone in your hand? They probably seen everything. It doesn't matter. I'm not a criminal, so I don't fucking care. like, let's be real. How many people have had their phone on their bed while they're getting dressed? You've probably shown the government your nipples. Who knows how many times? It doesn't fucking matter. I'm sure the FBI man watching literally is so bored. He's probably like, is that a new mole? Is that a new mole? Probably like worried about if you have like some kind of skin cancer or something more than what your nipples look like. Like, I don't care. If it does, whatever. What are they gonna do with it? I'm gonna put my ass online? Sure, whatever. I don't care. Fuck, sure. Like, it's gonna get buried in the sea of 101 other fat Latina asses that are out there. Like, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. It's kind of like when I flew like a month ago? A couple months ago when I was going out to visit my grandma for her retirement. It was like a really quick in and out kind of trip. It was a joke. It's probably 12. So we flew out and I have pre-check because of course I'm gonna have pre-check. I'm gonna pay $80 to get the front of the line. Are you fucking kidding me? Hell yeah, I am. And so they have it now where you can take I don't think it's at every airport. I think it's just like the major ones where you can go take your picture and they compare that to your ID or whatever. I was like, sure, I don't fucking care. I have my phone. I'm probably in the background of so many people's selfies. They're probably in the background of so many pictures I've taken. Like, in my mind, it doesn't really matter because the government's watching you 24/7. You literally have your phone in your hand and your phone is just the biggest tracker the government's gonna have or whatever. But then I kept hearing other people near me being like, oh, I know what my phone is taking. I know what my phone is taking. I'm like, what are we doing? It's like, you literally have your cell phone in your hand. They know. And it's like, they do pre-check. For people that don't know pre-check, I don't think it's a thing outside the States, really. To do TSA pre-check, you have to do like basically a mini background check. That's why it's valid for 5 years. For them to be like, you know, you're probably not a crazy criminal. And that's why you get the front of the line privilege and everything. And like the special lane and everything. So you're agreeing to do this like mini background check or whatever, and you're fine with that, but you're not okay with them taking your photo. Like, I don't know, it seems very stupid every time I like hear somebody do it at the airport. But, oh my god, hello, woo! Hello, brothers, welcome in. Hello, everybody, my name is Akemi Kraus, so AK for short. I'm a tomboy engineer and still survivor of an underwater research station, which is me, my dad's and the demons down here. Today is my first day back from my little vacation. We were just yapping, venting, ranting about literally everything and anything, about ethical gooning, about my car, about my AC issues, about the fact that like half the fucking Schmentai games on Steam have AI in them. What the fuck is up with that? There's everything else. But if you guys gotta do anything post-stream, like get some food, water, or head to bed, please feel free to. We'll probably be hanging out for maybe like another like 25 minutes or whatever. But they can get in for the raid. You guys doing some art? Oh, nice. I hope you guys had some fun. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. The eye in the sky will identify everybody's asses. Everybody submit your starfishes. That's what the booty hole is. Submit your starfishes for screening. They're always watching. I have an aunt that doesn't want an Alexa because it'll spy on her, but she wears an Apple Watch. I feel like that's worse than an Alexa in a lot of ways. About travel phone? What do you mean? I don't know. Explain like I'm a toddler. We're there, friend. Oh, nice. I hope you had fun. Yeah, the vacation was good. Yeah, I was like venting because like almost every one of these like Schmentai games I want to play when I start the fans league this month or next month. I found one I was like, oh my god, this is like real art by real people. And then you scroll down to the AI disclaimer, they're like, we used AI to generate the backgrounds and then they were like touched up by artists. I'm like, no. So just it's like getting hard to find ethical gooning in this in even on Steam. It fucking sucks. Just want to goon ethically. Like, it's not hard. Yeah. Why can I not goon ethically? Why is this not allowed? Alexa listening in or Elon? Elon, 100%. I'm okay with Apple having my shit. They're all fucking nut jobs, but Elon is definitely a fucking nut job. There's a travel phone without anything on it besides what you need. No pictures or connections, emails, since TSA can randomly check people. Oh, interesting. Even though it's like less than 3% of people are randomly selected. I mean, I guess. I mean, if you're that paranoid that you need a travel phone, maybe the government should be checking it on you. The humble gooner is AI as big as big please. Oh yeah, Steam has had a lot. I was just talking about too earlier how like that library game, and it's my bad because apparently I gotta research every single game under like a fucking microscope now. The librarian organizing game that we played, apparently that one they used AI for some of the stuff they disclosed. I would say is probably just like spell checking. So that one I'm not as bothered by, but they were doing boo boo. But they were saying, oh my god, they were saying that they used it for like some landscape artwork or something like that. I don't even recall the landscape artwork. It's nice now that Steam has it where they can disclaim it, but like if you go to the Gooner games on here, it's like almost every Gooner game says they're using it. Well, there's one studio in particular, they were saying pretty much everything was like, oh, we made the people and the writers wrote the people and blah 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 blah. But AI was used for helping enhance backgrounds and also for the most important scenes, which is the fucking gooning scenes. I'm like, how could you do this to me? How could you ruin my goon by using AI slop to make the goon? Like, what even? It makes me so sad. Oh, what was the other dinosaur game? Sorry, I'm just going through my thing. The Lost Wild? That one looked good. That one looked good. The Lost Wild? The Lost Wild. That one looked really good. I want to get that one. The Ghost of Akane's Goons. Woo! That one looked spooky. I wanna do that one. I want to get that one when it comes out. The Lost Wild. It says it's not till next year, so we gotta wait a little bit longer. It looks really good. It's like a dinosaur horror game. It says, true fear is primal. Embark on an invasion-based survival horror experience against nature's ultimate hunters. Dino-dar. Explore overgrown research facility nestled in the lush wilderness. Be resourceful as you evade, distract, survive, and unravel the mystery at the heart of this island. It looks really good though. I hope it's really fun. I'm gonna get that one when it comes out. I think for sure I'm gonna get that one. Dino-dar. Maybe tomorrow, so we're not just like literally just me yapping, which I think I will be anyway. Maybe we'll play some more of the demos that we didn't get to finish a couple weeks ago, because there's a bunch more demos I have downloaded. So I think we'll play a handful of demos tomorrow, just keep it more chill again. And then I'm going to try to get back into the swing of more normal streams, I think on Monday or Tuesday, so long as my car appointment does not run super long, which I really doubt it'll run super long, but here's the hope when it don't run super long kind of thing. But yeah. But I didn't really understand. Oh my god, no! Welcome in, Rangers! Welcome in. Oh my god, my voice is starting to go. Oh god, help. Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Akemi Kraus, here for short. I'm a strong boy engineer. I'm a tomboy engineer and soul survivor of an underwater research station where it's just me, my dogs, and the demons down here. I just got back from a vacation. It was so nice. I am back at work now. It is not so nice. But I normally play a mix of comfy, cozy games, spooky, scary games, story-driven games, and yap at a time. If you guys can do anything post-stream, like get some food, water, head to bed, please feel free to. Otherwise, stick around. We're just taping it really chill, really casual today. It's my first stream back in like a week, so I figured we keep it chill, keep it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know, just keep it chill. Doing some arts and farts. Excellent. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I hope you guys all had a fun time with Mooney. Hope you guys had a fun time. Okay, well, hold on. Let me catch back up on the challenge. Let's see. We're also ranting about unethical gooning because Steam is allowing a lot of fucking AI slop in my goon games, and I'm not here for it. Let's see. I win the game is clearly AI slop. Exactly. We hate AI slop. This Steam, I saw a game called Dino Running from a Fury. It's a mobile game ripped into Steam. Oh god. Not the mobile game. Oh shit, you may have for forever, Aaron. Hell yeah. The Ghost of Goon and Flying Touchman. Thanks so much for that, Kraufish family. Pickles! Welcome in. Was it Art? I was also really tired. No arm slap. Oh, I know. I got recommended a game and I got excited because the art's really good. But then you go down to the disclaimer and it's like, well, the art was made by people. We did use AI to help with the backgrounds. But then an artist, don't worry guys, then an artist went and touched it up. And I was like, no, I could have ethically gooned to actually a nice looking goon game. Why would they do this to me? But it's like so many of the Goon games on Steam are like this. Like this one, I'm gonna just tell you guys what it is. It's called Fuda Fuck Femboy. I don't know why this was on my recommended. But the art's actually really good, and you're like, wow, this actually looks like a good like hentai game. And it has like a card-based combat system for whatever reason. I was like, this is kind of funny. Because one of the cards is literally just like a wiener, and another card is literally just anal beads. And there's like a rhythm game element. I was like, this game looks sick. But then you scroll down to the AI part, and it says they used it for some of their backgrounds. And I'm like, fuck, I wanted to play this game because it looks kind of funny. And now I'm like, fuck, what do I do? So, yeah, that's the life we're living, gamers. On Steam now, check your games, scroll down to the bottom, and see if it says it's got AI in it or not. Unfortunately, I think a lot of these games coming out have some kind of AI, and we don't stand for that here. Let me tap Honey Pop. I liked Honey Pop. We played it actually on YouTube because Twitch doesn't allow Honey Pop. Honey Pop is a banned Twitch game. I don't remember if that includes Honey Pop 2 or the there's like the Honey Pop Cam Girl studio game. I don't know if those count as not being allowed on Twitch, but I remember specifically Honey Pop is not allowed on Twitch. Thanks for the ethical gooning. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. If I'm gonna goon, it's gonna be with a good moral compass. And Diane's will be skill-based matchmaking. Hell yeah. I think it'd be kind of funny. Can you imagine you're just trying to goon and somebody pulls out a blue eyes white anal bead and you're like, fuck, what the fuck do I do to counter that? And then you're just kind of screwed. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be very funny. Would it be actually funny? Probably not. But in my mind, it's really funny. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm tired. I had to get up really early today. Oh my god. Indie tagging. Yeah. I just had to get up really early today because for the last month and then some, I've been having issues with my AC leaking. And so finally they came and fixed it. So they just said, we're just going to put in a whole new unit. I was like, yippee! So I had to get up at 7 a.m. God help me. I work nights for people that don't know. So waking up at 7 in the morning, I just want to like blow my brains out. Thankfully, Mama Kraus was very nice. She was in town, so she offered to come and hang out. And, God, excuse me, like stay awake or help me stay awake while waiting for the AC guys. So they didn't even come until like 2.5 hours after the, like, they gave a time frame of like 7 to 9. They didn't come till like 9:30. And then they were still messing with it when I had to leave for work, so she had to be here to like supervise them and stuff. And I was like, oh. But I have a new AC. It's cute. I like it. I hope I don't leak because my desk is right under it. That's why this whole issue started. My desk is right under the AC, and literally it was leaking onto my PC, and I was like, absolutely not. So yeah, now it doesn't leak. Yippee! Working super early, and these post-work naps take me out. Oh God, I hope you do it better than oh my god. Hi, thank you so much, Kraufish family. Jalen. Welcome in. It was scary. I know. It was so scary the first time because, like, what is that dripping sound? I took the headphones off and I looked. I was like, oh my god. So I guess what was happening with the old unit. Here, picture time. I could be R2. I can be R2, guys. I can be R2. Picture time. Story time, picture time. Story time, picture time. I don't know. I like drawing while I tell these stories because I feel like it helps because my storytelling is all over the place. So anyway, so here's AC. He be chilling up here, right? And then we go. We're gonna create the scene, gamers. So he's. Wait, hold on. He actually would not be on this wall for the scene we're creating. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Let's get rid of him. Okay, so AC Coon's actually supposed to be up here. Yeah, he's like right here, right? So here's AC Coon. Why is this line so like not okay? There you go. That's what I want. I don't want the little pencil. I want like the brush. Okay, so AC Coon. AC Coon be chilling right here, right? That's AC Coon. He be chilling. Then my desk is like, I guess we should put it up higher. Ooh! Where's my A? Where's my C? So my desk is like right here. So da 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 da. So that's my desk, and then I have my monitors here, monitor there. I have like a ringy light up here. It shines this light on my beautiful features. And then on the wall, I have 2 pictures. This is actually kind of relevant to the story, ironically enough. So here's a picture. And then here's another picture, right? Right there. Because these are me. These are my pictures. These are my prints that I got framed because I like it. And then my little Pikmin lights over here. He's like, meow. I don't know why I like the Pikmins. They're just little guys. This is a Pikmin. Don't even worry about him. He's fine. He's happy. Here's my Pikmin light. It's very important. He's on the wall too. So anyway, so I was like sitting here, Jay chilling in my gamer chair, as one does. Here's my gamer chair. I know this is fucked. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional artist. We'll put chair so you guys know what the fuck this is. Oh, God. Anyway. And then PC Kun. She's sitting back here in the corner, right? This is PC. Oh, Lord. PC Kun, why do you look like that? PC Kun back here. PC. So she chills behind my desk. I like this angle because the cords are close enough to my monitors. That's not much of a strain. I see the vision thinking when I like it because then it also has the lights reflecting out towards my feet, and I can see in my PC. It's not the best spot, but it works for me. I like having it back there. So I'm just like, gaming it up as they do on stream. And then I'm like, what the fuck is that dripping sound? So we're gonna do like an enhanced version on AC Kun. So AC Kun is like a split system, the old one. So there would be the top portion of it. He has like this little swinging arm that moves up and down, and then he has a bottom portion of him too. So the first time it was leaking, it was on this side, on the seam between the swinging arm and the bottom, and it would just drip down onto PC Kun. And I was like, what the fuck? So obviously I caught it, I pulled PC Kun, I moved it to the side of my desk, I let my landlord know right away it was leaking. And she's like, okay, we'll send somebody to come out and look at it. I'm like, okay. Which, I did not want to move my desk, so I didn't move my desk. I just lowered it, took my ring light off and everything. I had the guy look. First guy didn't know what the fuck was going on. The second guy's like, well, it's not leaking now. I'm like, yeah, I know no shit, dude. I haven't had it on for like 4 days. And then, so we thought it was done, and they were basically like, if it leaks again, let me know. Okay. It was like 2-ish weeks later. I got home from work, I turned it on, because at the time I was only running it for like an hour or 2 at a time, which I also know that's like a thing if you don't run it for very long, or you turn it on and off a lot, that can also like affect things or whatever. So I'm in the kitchen making my dinner. I can't hear anything, because I have like the wok. I'm cooking stir fry or something that needs the wok. I don't remember what I'm cooking, but it's loud, and it's hissing, and it's frying, and it's sizzling. So for an hour, I had the AC on. I got home at like 11 something. I was cooking. I was done. So I turned off the stove, and I'm like, what is that noise? And I was like, oh no. So now PC Kun's on this side of my desk. So PC Kun, she rotated over here because I thought that was a safe space for her. Clearly not, because then this half of the PC started leaking, or the AC. Now over here, it was dripping. Thankfully, she only got a little bit, but it was dripping right onto my desk here. And on that corner of the desk, I have my audio interface box where my mic goes, so you guys can hear me and I can hear things because that's where my headphones go. I was like, what the fuck? And it was a really good sized puddle. Like, it was probably like maybe this big of a patch of water just pooling on the desk. Like, this is a lot of water that was sitting on my desk. So I had to scramble over, clean it all up, all sorts of stuff. I was like, oh my god, dude. And so then they had an actual AC guy come out. He took some, I don't know, air, flushed out the hose, and he's pretty much like, yeah, they need to do a really deep clean on this unit because it's going to keep happening. I was like, that's why I tried to tell them like weeks ago, but they didn't want to do it, which I understand too. It's expensive, I'm sure, to like schedule these AC guys. They have to work around my schedule because I work nights, so I'm sure that's like more limiting and stuff too. Like, I get all that stuff. I'm not trying to be a total ass, but it just, like, it fucking sucks. So then, a third time, it wasn't bad this time. It was very, very minimal compared to the other times. But then I came back. I had moved all my stuff off to the side, so this whole setup was, like, shoved over here in the fucking corner. It was awful. I hated it. So I'm just sitting there and with my setup off to the corner a little bit. And then I came over to the side of my desk. I don't even know why. And then it caught out of the corner of my eye. On the top of this picture, there was like water droplets like pooling on top of the painting. Not a lot, but enough to be concerning. I was like, what are we doing? So then a third different location of the AC was fucking leaking. I was like, oh my god, why? And this is like on an outside seam. And it makes no sense because when the AC guy came, he said where the water drips out is on this half of the AC. But all of the leaks were mostly happening on this side. So it was pulling up with so much water that it was overflowing out to this end of the AC unit. So I cleaned up the water, but the scary thing is then it was like somehow getting under the paint on the wall. So I could take my thumb and I could like push the water under the paint down the wall. And eventually I took my nail file and I stabbed it and I let the water like seep out. It wasn't a lot of water, but it's still scary the fact that there was water getting under the paint on the wall. Because that's like 2 steps away from mold and not even the good kind of mold. So then I contacted her again. I took a video and I was like, hey, can we just do something about this AC now? And so then last Wednesday before my vacation, before I left in the morning, I thought we had finally scheduled a deep clean, which the actual real AC guy recommended. And then the guy that was like, it's not leaking now, he came and he was like, it's not leaking out. And I was like, I know it's not leaking. I understand it's not leaking now, but it's been leaking. And so then they finally were like, okay. So then they had to schedule it for what was supposed to be yesterday morning when I got back from my trip. To come and do the deep cleaning, and then all of a sudden they're like, actually we're gonna replace the whole unit, and I'm like, thank you, but oh my god. And so that turned into the 7 to 9 a.m. this morning to get the new unit installed, and she works beautifully, but this has been like a month-long process to save my PC and my sanity as everything else is crumbling as well. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk about my PC issues or my AC issues, I guess. Thank you, and hi Marshmallow, welcome in. But yes, that's what I've been dealing with, unfortunately, for the last little, like I said, about a month or so. I took a video and footage every time it leaked. And I think really what it was is the last lady that lived here, I guess, had a lot of cats, like a lot of cats, which is why the landlords did not allow pets anymore on the lease when I signed it. It was like so bad. I guess there was like clumps of hair. Like when the actual AC guy came and he took the cover off of the AC, I could see in it that there is old cat hair stuck and everything on the unit. So that tells me it did not get a really full deep clean, which I know that is definitely expensive because that's like they take apart like basically the entire AC and like clean it out and scrub it and stuff. I'm sure that's expensive. I'm sure that's like a lot of work and labor. So I understand not wanting to do that. But even when they came initially and they looked at the filters I had on my AC, because I didn't even think about having to replace filters, they were like, oh, these aren't even dirty. I'm like, I know, because I'm not a dirty person. So I know it's not my fault that the AC was getting clogged and all dirty. I know it's not me in the slightest, because I'm pretty clean. I try to dust at least once a week. I have an air purifier. He collects all the extra dusties and stuff. So yeah, it's been a journey, me and this AC from hell. I just want a break. The vacation was nice, but I feel like I need a vacation from the vacation because even before the vacation, I was just dealing with so much stuff. And I'm like still dealing with stuff like PC issues. I need to get a new motherboard at some point, but I've been having other things I've needed to get, so I've been putting it off. But getting a new motherboard at some point would be nice. Is this a hentai fishing game? What the heck? Sorry, I have Steam open still. Is this one ethical gooning? This one is ethical gooning. Adding it to the wish list. Listen, guys, when I start the Fans League, we're gonna have a plethora of games to play and explore. These ladies are hot. She got boobies. This one's called Workplace Fantasy. Okay, Money, thank you, Django, again for the raid. I hope you guys had lots of fun. Got a lady down. You know what? That's also valid. She got a lady down, guys. Let a lady down. Start with lure. It's called Workplace Fantasy. The video is kind of funny because this guy's fishing and mining in a field, and then another picture is a girl blowing him under the desk. Hentai games are art. Okay, Smanny, have a good night. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. This one says, it's an action-adventure love story about a man enchanting encounters with gentle older sister, an adorable younger sister, an older university female, female colleagues, female supervisors, beautiful saleswoman, mysterious angels, and even a female succubus and female ghost. Oh, it's spooky. It's got very positive reviews. It's got like 1,400 very positive reviews. And nothing about AI is listed anywhere. So I'm fingers crossed that there is no AI because there's nothing about AI listed anywhere on anything. So I'm gonna say don't have AI. It makes me feel better if it don't have AI. Oh, these guys have other games too. We're finding new developers to look into. One of these images looks like it sucks because there's artists that obviously they were artists before AI was big, and so the art style, like the shading, looks as if it's like AI or AI-ish, but there's artists that had that style of shading and coloring and lighting before AI, aka the AI stole from them. So it's like, I feel like that's what this one is. Oh, this one needs a base game? What's Happy Island Fantasy? What is this? Yeah, see, I don't think this one's AI. I'm not a big fan of the faces, but I don't think it's AI. Again, I probably should stop looking at all these games. And probably stop talking about them on Twitch, or Twitch is gonna get mad at me. Oh, but like, here's an example of one that is like fully AI slop. There's a lot of these that are out. They come out all the time. Like, they can pump them out all the time. This one's called Horny Villa, right? It's like a merge game, right? But a porn one. But all of the pictures are 100% like AI generated. Like, there's one. Boss, we've been looking at Hijackers for 3 hours. Shut up and like it. Shut up and look at the screen. Shut up. Enjoy the Hijackers. Oh, are you talking about the gay birds? I think the gay birds are funny. But this one is like, there's one picture of this girl. She's helping a guy with his baguette, and it's a creamy baguette. But then the way the cream is going makes no sense, because then the cream looks like it's coming out of her melons. It's very confusing. But yeah, this one's like 100% AI art and stuff. It's just 100%. They're saying supposedly they only started using AI recently. Okay, gamers, sure. And they're like, out of the 66 characters, 50 are drawn by hand. So that's still 16 characters that you used AI to generate. That is not ethical gooning. That is not ethical gooning. That is not what I want. I want to goon in peace. So that's all I want. What is this one? Is it ethical gooning? Oh my god, I'm getting tired really fast, gamers. I am getting real tired real fast, gamers. This might be getting near the end, I'm not gonna lie. I knew today was gonna be a short stream because I was tired. But the nice thing, like I said, is now that I'm getting off work an hour earlier, ideally, I guess now it's going to be like Thursday, Friday streams, technically, because it's going to be Thursday into Friday and Friday into Saturday again, but like even more so. These ones I'll probably be able to do at either 11 or 11:30. I think we're going to aim for 11:30 start for the... I'm just going to keep calling them Friday, Saturdays, because that's basically what they are, streams. They'll be doing more like a 11:30-ish start instead of like a midnight 30 start, so it'll be a little different going forward. Monday, Tuesdays are probably going to stay about the same, about like a 5 to 7-ish start time, just depending on the game and what I got going on for the day, because those are also my days I go do like errands and stuff like that as well. But we'll see how this new schedule goes at work. It's not, like I said, it's really not different. It's the same days off. It's really just like I come in an hour earlier, so I get to leave an hour earlier. And that's kind of it, really. Oh, shit. The Arc Ranger's like a whole mini-map. Oh, fuck. So we will have to play this. I didn't know it was like this big of an update. Me, personally, I don't know anything about the Arc Ranger stuff. I guess it's from like a character story or something I haven't done yet. So that's why I'm like, I really don't know what's going on with the Arc Ranger stuff and Nikke. I guess we'll play it at some point. It's here for like 20 days. So we'll see. But hi, Will. Welcome in, welcome in. But I think I'm gonna honestly probably get ready to skedaddly. I'm getting real tired really fast. We'll go find somebody to raid to keep the good vibes going. I know it was very short. I know it was very brief. Little hangout, but like I said, I gotta get back into the swing of things a little bit. This upcoming week we'll kind of have maybe a flexible-ish schedule. I have things I'd like to do, like obviously Nikkei and Nikki I'd like to do. I'd like to also start the next kind of like longer-ish game we play. I know we just like wrapped one up. I think I might do the Indiana Jones game that I got. I might do that. I don't know if that one would be super duper long. But I think I want to do that as my next one. Oh, we can go raid this person. I think I might do that as my next one because I've been wanting to play it and see how fun it is. I don't know how fun it's going to be, but I definitely want to try it out. So let me go ahead and find somebody to go wait. Alright, we go raid them. But thank you guys so much for coming back. Thanks for the warm welcome back. Thank you guys. We're only 7 subs / money dollar equivalent away of hitting our next subathon goal, which again, if you are new here, I'm doing a month-long subathon, a little different than I normally do. But our next goal is at 200 subs. I will be doing a full playthrough of Subnautica. And I'll show you guys the goals one more time so we don't forget. Look at the goals, look at all the fun stuff. Very exciting, very exciting. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to raid. I know there's a lot of shit on screen. Sorry, that's why all this shit's on screen. Let's see, raid. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll keep it kind of more chill still. We'll do a bunch of like demos of games. That might be kind of fun. And then we'll get into it next week for real, for real. But thank you guys again so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And I'll catch you guys later, okay? Bye!